it is presumably live. Not live, but working.
He will use cantrip.
Mm-hmm. They can't hear me.
And he will cast Ray of Frost.
Wait, this is loud.
What's the range on Ray of Frost? You
60.
know what it is.
Let me double
60?
check. I thought it was 60.
That'd be 120.
Yeah, it's 60.
Yeah,
No,
60.
Firebolt is 120. That's
It's
the only
60.
advantage.
John, we're recording this for you
60?
because you had an accident and nobody will be available for like the next 3
won't Ray of
weeks.
Frost.
And
I'll Ray of Frost this.
so we're just doing the final fight now.
I will miss.
But I, the great, will duty.
And then
I
it
don't
is
know. I'm recording
this
it.
big guy's turn. Now he's going to do 2 attacks on mist.
Disadvantage. Is it creature 1? Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. Miss.
Disadvantage again.
And a hit.
Shield.
Oh.
Shield, you missed.
Fuck you and your shield.
Good work, soldier. Good work.
I'm also back from.
Oh, let me apply that one. Dun, dun, dun.
Guy's going to do 2 attacks on Disimoth because you have that.
Oh, Dad. My Blade Ward should have gone away forever ago, I guess, but I haven't really been hurt. You can get rid of the effects, resist bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, please. I don't know how. Should be the top of my list.
Are you gonna collect the homework, Mr. Gilmore? Gosh, just take your
Shut
dub,
the
Willow.
fuck up!
Just take your dub.
I got so much shit on me right now. I'm okay. I will survive
First
without
attack
cheating.
Missed. Second attack. Automatic miss. Ah!
Move.
Yasna, you're up. Okay, before you do anything, we got 2 saving throws to make.
Okay.
First, you got a Constitution saving throw against creeping death. And you succeed.
Uh-huh.
And so no damage. And then you got to take a saving throw against Cloud Kill.
Oh, this is a thing that you did.
Oh.
They can't hear me, but this is a thing that you did. You fireballed them. So it only hit Thanok, and these 2.
Yeah, there ain't no getting away from that one.
And this is Cloud Kill.
I don't think Warren has line of sight.
So it's hitting everyone
doesn't.
down here. Has the Cloud Kill been hurting the 2 unidentified creatures in the bottom?
Nope.
Why not?
Because they're undead and they're immune to poison.
Oh.
This will still be halved, though.
Yes. So let me just get a success on.
Oh yeah, that'd be the easiest way to treat this as a
As a saved.
yeah.
Turn.
Make
Come
the
on.
save, Yasna.
Come on, Yasna, make the save.
I can't. I'm a failure.
Josh, did you see my responses to your message, by the way?
Make the save.
You can't make me. I
No,
refuse.
but I will.
Okay.
Jesus
Oh,
Lord.
good
In
God.
heaven.
Oh,
Make
dang.
the save!
Dang.
All right, I'm gonna drop this on there one more time, and then I'm just gonna do it manually.
Just do it manually.
Okay, we're just gonna do it manually.
To be fair, it is a DC 20.
Quick, Yasna, use your inspiration. Oh, it's versus Thanog against him? No, it's
So
against
that's
her.
gonna be halved. What is that gonna be? 7 or 8? How's that work? Or 8 or 9? It's 8 or 9. Excuse
Was
me.
that against
It's gonna be 8.
Yasna?
Yes.
Yasna, use your damn inspiration, girl.
I'm gonna say that. So you would actually
Save
still
it.
have. You would actually still have 10. No. How much?
It absorbed. How much did it absorb? All
It ate up
17.
the full. It ate up all.
Just
but
that.
it-
That was what I had, I think.
So she
Yeah.
would have 9 left.
9 left.
Oh, shield
Because
blast.
I was trying to figure out my math.
They'll start
I
me
can
next
never
turn.
remember
Okay.
if D&D rounds down or up.
Yeah, it's one of those things I can barely remember most of the time.
And because it changes depending
Yeah,
on the context.
depending
Sometimes they
on-
round up, sometimes they round down.
No, in 5th edition, it's always the same direction, but it seems like it changes by the edition.
Really?
I don't know that it does,
Okay.
but it seems like it.
No, I meant so it's up
But
then.
5th edition is general rule. It's always up or it's always down, whichever way it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure Josh must
Yeah,
have
Down.
because
It's always down.
Okay.
always down.
Yeah.
second edition
See?
was
See?
up,
No,
three
no, no.
was down, fourth was up, and
Whoa.
third is down.
It doesn't
is down.
because they put out the harness divine power option for paladins. You can use your channel divinity to get spell slots, the level of which can be no higher than half your proficiency bonus rounded up.
And that's
Right, specific will always be generic, but the generic rule, if nothing is posted, it is round
round
down.
down.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
How do I do this at a higher level?
So you would still just drag the save onto him. Well,
I don't know how to, because it's an area.
right. Read me the description. Pull up the description of Moonbeam. I think that's when they enter it. So
Or
like
start their turn.
right. So you're right now. All you're gonna say is you drop it. What's the range? 120 feet. So you drop a Moonbeam on Thanok at
Yeah.
4th level.
4th level.
Okay. And so now on his turn,
He has to make the con save.
you will drag the save to him.
Okay. Cool.
So that is your action. You still have a bonus action. You've got that barbarian magic. Like you could give a D3 to somebody.
I can't do that. That's an action.
That's an action.
It's an action.
You responded.
Which is why we wanted to do it beforehand, but we didn't realize we were here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
This made
bolstering.
Morgan gag.
Yeah. That's fucking gross. It's so disgusting because it's like.
Bolstering is an action.
Yeah, it gives you a D. Basically, it's a bardic inspiration, but it's a D3, and it takes an action to use.
An action to give it.
Yeah. Which you
Sounds
can
like
also
something you
use
should
it.
do before you walk into a room about to do battle.
Now, you can give somebody a spell slot back. You roll a D3, and they get that number spell slot. That I don't hate as an action. I don't love it as an
No.
action, but
Well,
I would hate it if it was not an action.
the thing is that I was going to do it before we walked in, but then we just sort of kept stumbling into fights.
Yeah.
So it didn't really work out that way. Such is life.
It wasn't quite stumbling. It was kind of planned that you would be in one continuous fight all the way here.
Real
Real good fucking-
No.
I think he's saying he planned.
Yes.
Okay.
We
that is
didn't plan it.
His
Well-
design, which I think we got out of this pretty okay, because we could have blundered into like both of those doors at the same
I mean,
time.
we might still blunder. Let's not crack all of our eggs just
Yeah.
yet.
Nah, I'm busting.
I'm
yeah,
so
so-
scared.
Thanok is standing in Moonbeam. When he starts his turn, he will have to make the Constitution save.
You said that's an area?
Yep,
It's
it's
a
an
5
AoE.
foot.
It's a 5 foot, so it's
5
just
foot,
directly
okay.
on top of him.
It's a 40-foot high cylinder, which I guess matters if there are aerial things.
Yeah, I
but
mean, I guess
sure.
if there were
Does it-
flying creatures.
Does it follow him or?
no,
No, but I
no,
can move it if I need to.
Okay.
as an action.
Yeah, but I
Okay.
mean, if it makes him start again, and
That's true.
you know,
Yeah, that's true. Can
Is
I've
that a
always
saving throw thing?
yes.
yes,
G has the saving throw in the spell. When it's his time to make it. It's like Cloud Kill. It doesn't go off when you drop it on them. It goes off when they start or enter that space.
How much damage does it do?
It'll be doing
4
4d10.
D10.
You don't know
4d10
yet.
radiant.
You.
What level is it?
It's
is-
4.
Well, it's a second level spell, but you cranked it to 4.
Yeah.
Why do you not? Why do you need to know how much damage it does beforehand, Dad? Meta.
Ancient Lich. He knows what is being cast.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it's 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4. Hold on.
It's a 7th level holy spell,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
because it
sure
starts
he
off
knows.
as 2, and then it gets 1 extra D10 for each,
For each
spell slot.
dice.
7th
Yeah.
is pretty big. I think 9th is the max. Right now.
It's
in
a
5e.
second. It is a second level spell.
Oh,
Not 7.
why did I
Pumped
hear
to
7?
4,
I don't
right?
know.
Yes, it is buffed to 4.
Yeah, I only
7th
have
level, so
access
Jesus
to
Christ.
1 5th level slot, so I have.
I mean, the
Okay.
highest I can pull up
So,
to right now is
using
3rd.
his reaction. Ooh, what? Okay. He is going to, at 4th level, counterspell your moon.
Me. No.
Okay.
Fuck you, Thana. Go.
Eating up resource.
I counterspell his counterspell. I wish. God.
Yeah. Well, we're just eating up his spell slots, so
Maybe the next time, maybe my next character should be literally anything that can cast
And his
counterspell
reaction.
out of her fucking
Yeah,
booty.
Yeah,
and
he
his
also
reaction.
used his
Yeah.
reaction. Reaction and a
Mhm.
4th level spell slot.
That ain't nothing. I mean, you still got shells in the barrel. Is that everything you got? Do you have anything bonus you can do?
No, I don't have any. I don't have any bonus.
That's wild. Between cleric and fucking barbarian, there's nothing bonus to. Oh, you could rage, but I don't think you want to do that. I mean,
Why wouldn't a barbarian want to rage?
Yasna's primarily a cleric.
No, I can't do my cleric spells if I'm in a rage.
Really?
No,
No.
you can't cast or concentrate on spells while you are.
That sucks
Makes
ass.
you mad. You're so mad.
That sucks dick. I feel like rage
Mhm.
is like one of the primary reasons you take barbarian.
Well, you also
Yes.
get extra attacks and extra movement. There's a
Yeah,
bunch
but
of shit.
rage.
Hit points, AC.
Yeah, there's lots
And
of
then
nice
I,
shit.
cool. I've got some cool extra things that the class gives me too.
The archetype stuff you got. Yeah.
yeah, we'll
And it's good
We'll
for
put-
when you ain't got no more spell slots. You just get real mad.
So. Okay. So that is it for Yasna.
No, it is.
There's a tiger.
Bring the fucking pain, brother.
This moth.
Fuck this
First-
guy.
Come to me,
You're
Disabeth.
immune to poison, so I'm not going to go through the. Are you immune to poison? Or are you?
I am indeed.
Yeah. So we're not going to do the creeping death, or I mean the
Cloud kill.
cloud kill, but we are going to do the creeping death because you're only resistant to necrotic. But you succeed, so you take no damage from that either. You are free to go.
Well, shit. Fuck. I mean, what are we gonna do, guys? We're fucked.
Come here.
We're not fucked, comrade.
I don't got Misty Step like you, and
Fuck,
they've had
you
their
always
turns.
have
They got their
spells like
reactions
that.
back.
Are you joking? I don't think I've ever seen you run a character who didn't have like Expeditious Retreat or Misty Step. What the hell?
I got Long
Um,
Strider
Oh,
on.
Yeah,
you're
he's
not a
got
wizard.
long
you
strider.
could, you could, you could turn into something and get over there with the. Just take the opportunity attacks. It doesn't matter if you get bopped. It's just free money.
If
Free
you,
It
money.
has to be
yeah,
something that can move through enemy squares.
Turn into something really small.
Can't you move through gargantuan creatures?
The
Square?
other, yeah, the two large ones are big enough that I can't.
I did read somewhere though that they
But it's
still
difficult
do.
movement,
Yeah, it does still count as difficult terrain. He's right.
And it's 3 squares of difficult terrain.
Yeah.
right?
But if you're flying over them, is it still difficult terrain? I don't think so.
I mean, wild shapes in action.
Mhm.
Just drop a bunch of fucking wolves in here. Just drop.
We need to get
so
him
many
up
fucking
to
wolves.
Thanok.
Well, I thought we were gonna battle our way to him.
Yeah, you hear in your brain the familiar voice of Mistrender. Feed me.
Well, they're all morsels here for you, sir.
I know they are all very tasty for him.
Lots of morsels, one big meal.
All right. I guess.
I mean, it's up to you. Whatever you
I
want.
mean, if you got big,
I mean,
big
what?
juicy
I'm not.
spells,
What was that?
What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by it's up to me.
I think she
The
just
fuck
means
was
whatever
that?
you want to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sounded like a door.
I mean, he must be daddy, right?
Fucking hope so.
Oh, you know, it was probably the front door. That thing's gets stuck, so it's like loud as fuck.
That's a hit.
That guy is undead, right? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, everybody here is undead.
The enemies are undead. Yes.
Is that against Mr. Cool Hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was against the large one, not the huge one?
Yeah. The guy with the vulture or whatever.
Reaper.
Okay.
The reaping scytheman.
Yeah.
There's a special thing that happens. Hit magical weapon.
What happens when he is struck with an artifact level magic weapon?
Yeah.
Freaking bones. It's all fucking flavor, but as you strike him with Mistrender, his very bones cry out in pain.
Yeah,
Awesome.
fucking nerd.
With the voices of the dumb.
Ouchie pouchies. We definitely still need this guy dead. Ooh.
Oh, what'd you do?
I moved my 40 feet, 30 of it through that guy, and then 2 5-footers.
You got 40 feet of movement?
I do with Long Strider.
God damn.
Indeed.
Okay.
So you do.
All right.
Okay.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Legendary action. He is going to disrupt life.
Ugh.
Each non-undead creature. Oh, never mind. He's not.
Huh?
No, disrupt life. Blah 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 blah. Get fucked. Sorry.
Blah blah blah. Fuck this guy.
It only affects one person. It's
Yeah, I said sorry, but
yeah.
that works. I'm sorry. It's not like I picked that.
Paralyzing touch. Disadvantage.
I responded to you, Josh.
What do you mean paralyzing touch? That's got a range?
No,
He's doing.
doing a legendary action. Not against you.
Oh, against me?
Yeah,
Oh, disadvantage.
I know. I already clicked it.
I've already clicked the damn button. Curses.
He misses.
Okay.
Hey.
That goes to my dude.
Oh, I'm very angry.
He is very angry. He just got fucked up by a guy with an axe.
He sure fucking did. And he just got like juked around too by him. He's like, fucking what's good?
But he's not going to attack him. He is going to show me. Yep. Yep. What's that? D4.
He has Bane on him.
Oh. Still hit.
That is an attack still though, correct? Since he made a attack roll there.
It was a spell attack.
Let me check my Palm Pilot and see if that
I got
triggers the Sentinel,
palms. I
or if
got
it is a weapon
palms.
attack.
I got palms. They're multiplying.
Oh yes, I can attack.
I don't know the words.
It does not specify a melee attack, just when a attack.
Okay.
I will hit. And I'm going to make it a trip 1 smite.
Before you do any of that stuff, because I don't
Yes, sir.
want it to do anything that would interfere with damage or attack.
Gotcha. Go ahead.
He does this damage to Galthanos. And Galthanos to make this save.
Do we remember Galthanos' foretells? Or...
Portents.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Failure. So Galthanos is now
I don't think we know.
blinded.
Where is
Ah!
he in line?
Use your inspiration.
Warren also could genius him. He has not used his reaction this turn.
What is the range on that? I thought it was 20 foot.
20? I'm not sure.
Sure is.
Let me look real quick. I can.
I don't know what it's called. Flash of
It's
Genius.
called Flash of Genius. I got it right here.
Abilities,
Artificer,
Flash
30
of
feet.
Genius, 30 feet.
30 feet.
Just within range.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can do it.
I think John would deem it a worthwhile burn to not have our wizard blinded.
Be blinded? Yes.
Yeah.
So-
That's a bit
Yeah, no argument here.
ouchy.
Okay, so
If
let
only
me-
you were 10 feet closer, Galthanos. Take a 5-foot step upwards.
Gals.
Get in the aura of good.
No, it's not.
Quill-
It's still nowhere near my
Let's
turn.
get rid
That
of
has been my turn
blinded.
for a little bit.
Okay, you can roll your damage before I take my second attack.
Okay. Let me mark off my stuff on my sheet as well, so I do not forget. I said I'm making this a 1. We'll make it a 1. Level 1 smite.
Yeah, 1 smite and trip.
Yep. Boop. 2 level 1 spells thus far, and let me make sure I mark off my superiority die. Don't wanna shortchange you on how many of these bad boys I get to throw out there.
Thank you.
Well, not shortchange you, overcharge you rather. Smite maneuver first level. Yep, this should be it. He is vulnerable to some of that. Beautiful. I like it. And let me get you that trip attack. God damn.
I'm scared and nervous.
Lucky motherfucker. Yeah, I don't have anything that can negatively affect him on that, so he saves.
Who were you attacking?
The fancy man.
Oh, okay. Like me and you were fucking working him over, right?
Yeah. He threw out that like ray at Galthanos, and I'm like, motherfucker, and I just haul off blustering winds, but not super blustering, just like a level 1 blustering winds.
Gently blustering.
Yeah, swell up as I stab for his leg and try to wrench him out by his ankle, but he stands his ground on me. But still, 29 big damage. I'll take it. He's it heavy.
Is that your reaction?
Yeah, that's my reaction.
All right,
Yes.
he will shoot another ray of annihilation.
God damn. Sir.
Again at Galthanos.
Why has he got a hard on for? Oh, okay.
Because he wants that magician to be blind.
You lot should get up within my aura of sweet justice.
I'm over here like you should totally move your aura of sweet justice forward.
10 foot, right?
It is 10 feet. I don't know if I can. Well, I guess I could wiggle up past them and get to
Really?
you. But I also want these.
Do my
these
save,
two
Chuck.
You guys can get next to me. Oh well, you'd have to.
Yeah.
All right, you have the cloud kill save. You're not immune to poison, are you? In the current
No.
form?
Remember, I paid hefty costs for
Right, he has a form he can take that gives it.
that. Oh yeah, that's true.
God, I wanted to be my turn so bad. I need to fucking grind this guy to fucking smithereens.
Oh, thank God.
Quillen is bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah. Bad. Very bad. As bad, almost literally as bad as it could be without being even worse.
Maybe he has the spell heal.
Maybe.
I do.
Maybe he has also potions.
He might need to crank that heal to
I think
11.
heals max.
Yeah, that's what I have to do.
Also, get in the aura.
Whatever
Yeah,
gives
level, I
you.
think.
Yeah, move forward one and then do heals.
I mean, as long as you're within 10 feet, I don't care if you duck behind cover to get it out of line of sight of those assholes. You can move up and right as long as you're within 10 feet of me. Unless you're going to get out of the cloud kill. Which, in that case, you're fine. You don't need the aura. But if you're going to be in the cloud kill,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do my 1/8 level spell.
Do it.
fucking overclock it.
Is
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Drop it.
Alrighty.
Fucking
Bam!
that heal? 41?
Yep. Yep.
You get 20.
What?
What?
Passive effect. Lair.
That's
Of course, he
such
is outside of his lair, though.
shit.
Within the lair, healing spells are half effective.
Is this whole
He is
fucking
kind of out
place his
there.
lair?
But I will say, too, you know,
Oh,
Well-
he is not within the room. He's good.
No.
The-
could have helped you
oh,
out with your spell
no.
list. I meant the spell heal. It's just its own spell heal. It's only level 6, but it does 70 points.
what?
Yeah, the spell heal.
Yeah.
I never played cleric. That sounds great.
I was a cleric first before I found the wizard.
Okay,
Yeah,
now
I dabbled in druid. Yeah, I dabbled in druid too, but it really got nerfed
Where the
hard.
fuck are
Actually,
you?
it wasn't that it got nerfed hard. It was 2 OP and 3 points.
And also cures like diseases and all types of other stuff.
Do you not have it
Yeah.
prepared?
Yes, yes, it does.
No, I took otherworldly form as my level 6 spell.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I could have helped people out. There's, you can have multiple of the same spell of level memorized. Like your spell slots are locked in at what level the slot is. But
Yes.
at the beginning of the day, when you memorize all your spells, at later level, you don't need to memorize 5 or 6 first level spells. Like you can, even if you only have 1/8, 1/7, like you can still memorize a couple options there because you have your level plus your stat thing. Like you can memorize like 20 spells right now. So you don't. Even though you only have 1 6th or 7th level slot, you can still have a couple
Multiple
options.
6th or 7th level spells memorized.
To have options, like if I need a heal, I've got heal in my back pocket, but I've still got big boom if I need big boom type situation.
Correct.
Right, especially when you could all you got 8th and 7th level spells, so having multiple 6ths means you kind of do have 3 possible 6ths you could cast.
Because you can crank them.
That's what I'm trying to say. If we would actually had a good war cancel, he would have had that memorized.
Yeah.
Or no matter. Just keep marching forward.
The only work council I
Yep.
remember is like the chat room we made that had the axes in it and nothing was sit there.
Yeah.
We had a couple sessions after the session. I remember we chilled at least the one time. Me, Murigan, John, Yasna, Ben.
We just kind of sat around after game.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, I don't usually hang out long after.
All right. And that's gonna go
What?
back around.
Yes, Ben, that one. Obviously, Ben.
Yeah, we
Okay,
had
so-
that that we did things into, and then we had plenty of time to do anything without Chuck knowing behind the scenes that we could have wanted. So, okay.
So, is Quillen's health at the right thing? Is he still at 121 wounds?
Yep.
I thought we said he
Well, that
didn't
can't be
get it
right.
back.
Yeah, he was
No,
out of it. So
he was
got
at 132, and he got
Yeah, I
41
thought
back.
he was out because it was this door, but it was the door before. I went back and checked my notes. It's once you guys pass through the door that has the crypts with the skeletons you fought, that's when you are in the lair.
Yeah.
So these 2 rooms are
Uh, All right. All deeps, boys.
Success.
What did it?
You're done, Quillen? You moved
Yeah.
up 5 foot and you
Well,
cast your healing spell. Yes.
And then move my thing 20 feet.
Kalthanos is up.
Oh, that's all you were doing? Oh,
Fucking bring the
Ah.
pain.
yeah.
Fucking like
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
nuke some shit.
super worry about Thanos. Get rid of the fucking ads if you can.
Oh,
Once we get these assholes out of the way, we can focus more on him as a group.
And I mean, 2 of them are at head. I mean, we've still got 1 at light, but if we can uncork the fucking hole and get out of cloud kill
Mm-hmm.
and get in there, like
One of them, 2 at the front, gotta die.
This amount to get on the other side.
I mean, I was trying.
Oh,
Where I
wait,
was
that thing
before,
was
the
done.
only other possible
the-
way is to dash and take fucking multiple attacks of opportunity just to get up there and stand next to the dude.
yeah. I think we have to clear the door. I mean, I can Misty step in, I suppose, but
Well,
So
I'm
can
on
I.
the way there. I just couldn't do it in one round.
Well, that puts me within 10 feet of Meredith.
yep.
Uh, hmm. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, but you
Barely.
breaking
are
up.
very robotic.
But
You're
I don't
very.
want to break up with. I don't want to break up with Ben.
We
Ah.
can hear you, but you're
Ah,
very
okay.
robotic.
Ah, sorry. And then, well,
And don't forget, oh fucking hell, Quillen and Dismuth, you both have a bardic inspiration. Quillen could have used that on a save, but that wouldn't have made a difference. Never mind.
I didn't even hear what you said.
It did not affect you, Ben. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it doesn't affect you. What are you doing?
I have down knock in my size.
Get him, McCree.
All right then.
I have you in my sights.
So I got called away. How did this one get past this under the factory?
Can't hear you at all.
Can't understand what you're saying.
Let's see.
Uh,
Oh crap.
There, let's see if I can conserve some bandwidth here. Okay, can you hear me any better now?
A
Yes.
lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. What? What? Oh,
What are you
that's
doing, Ben?
that too. Okay. Chuck, the time has come.
Okay.
Okay.
I can
Fucking
see
do-
Chuck. I'm charging.
You wanna pop the trigger? You go ahead.
Yep.
Mm.
Charge up to there. Drop polymorph and let out a roar.
Do you have room right
Keep in
there?
mind, I'm still moving forward.
Do you have room to drop your polymorph right there?
Probably not.
What size are you when you
Yeah.
stop?
However, I could just Misty. I could just
Do you have room there?
Misty step over to there.
You can't occupy the same squares
Would
as
I have
any of
room
those
there?
red squares. So what size category are you going to be?
You know, I don't know. What is
You're
he?
talking about going into your natural form, right?
Yep.
You're gargantuan.
No, I don't think we. Yeah. How many squares is that?
Guys, it's almost like Thanok knew things about us that almost anybody could know.
No, no.
The DM roll. Anyway, how many squares am I in size?
Gargantuan, you are one size category bigger than the giants that are in that.
So 4 squares. You can't occupy any space in that room as your dragon form.
Not currently.
Let's clear
Ugh,
out some
well.
room.
If one of them dies, you might have enough room in there to do it, but right
Let's
now you
clear
don't have
out
enough room.
some room.
Yeah, I'm with G on this
All
one.
right.
Kill something.
Kill something. It's time for stuff
Kill-
to die.
Kill the one on the right.
Hold on. Before you do anything, you have to make a saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't supposed to remember that. 60-foot radius? Holy moly. Is that right?
Sweet God. I mean, that's 65.
What the hell is that?
Oh, range 60-foot, 40-foot radius. Okay, that's good. Except 40 foot. Let me double check this. How does it read? Oh. No, I'm not an evocation specialist. I'm not doing that. Okay.
We'll do something.
It's almost like
Danok, no shit.
we didn't have any time to prepare, and he had all the time.
Yeah. Because I
He
was
had
about to
all
cast
the same
Dawn.
time you had.
Ben, what are you doing?
Is that? Oh, yeah, that's just transmutation. We should be able to be resistant to that. Creature 2, he's in my way.
Remove him.
Yep. Let's see if he saves.
Lightning bolt's good. Fireball works.
He
Nope,
fails.
he failed.
With advantage.
Hey!
fail.
It finally went off.
Kill
Oh my
him.
God. All the campaigns,
I
I've
don't
never
care.
actually had this land.
Yes!
Yeah!
Uh,
Fuck him! Fuck him!
Oh my god. Finally! Get that shit off the board, Dad, right
Murgan
now!
is visibly aroused by Galthanos' prowess and handsomeness.
The bard side of Murgen is like...
It's always been there. Latent,
Was that
waiting.
4th of 6? That
dormant
was
like smog.
Okay.
Now I just walk around telling people their shoes are bad and their hair is ugly. And they feel bad about it.
This has brought a side out of Murgen that no one's ever seen.
No, I like dressing up vicious mockery as like literal hexes, like witch hexes.
I just imagine him after that happening, him looking over at Thanok, pointing a finger at him, saying, "You're fucking ugly."
Thanok points a finger back.
Ah, kill.
You look ugly
We
too.
already know he's got the fucking kill word.
He's got 3 finger pointing spells.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
Is that your turn?
Well,
Can you
now I'm
kill the
within
other
range of
one?
this thing.
Well,
I
if you-
already cast my spell. The
Right.
only other thing I could cast would be a bonus action cantrip, I believe.
Does it do damage?
I don't know if there.
I don't know if I have a bonus action cantrip.
I know you don't.
Alright.
Yeah, actually, I don't think there are. I don't think there are any, are there?
Damage
don't know.
cantrips? Yes.
No.
Bonus
Bonus.
action.
Bonus
Oh,
action
okay.
cantrip. No.
I
You
mean, that
still
would be
have
hella.
movement.
And I mean,
Yep.
if Galthanos could see that room and know he can't go all the way up in there, he doesn't have to rush that man, or he can.
No.
I mean, now you've got room to be your dragon, don't you?
No.
Oh.
No. There's one more person in the way.
Munch him! On your next turn.
The one standing next to him has to die for there to be enough room for Galthanos to be Kerdan.
Yeah. Oh, and Chuck, you do remember that during the last session, while we were traveling here the night before, I did. No, it was 2 nights before. I did cast contingency. I
Okay.
thought I sent you that in a message somewhere.
Are you using it right now?
No.
Are you doing anything
Something
else
has
right
to
now?
happen.
I remember
Something
the
has to happen
contingency.
to me.
Are you
Something
doing
has to happen to me.
anything else right now?
I don't think I can. Nope, I can't do anything else right now.
All right, that's your turn.
Yep.
So, next up is boy Thanok.
Hi, Fanny.
I'm
I'm big scared right now, Fanny.
Before Thanok,
Okay.
he will use his last legendary action
To do what?
to cast a Ray of Frost.
On?
Well, I finally get to do it, so I will cast it on Galthanos.
What?
Really? Ray of Frost. The
So
simple
scary.
cantrip Ray of Frost.
Is a legendary action?
From a lich.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, he has a plus 12?
Yes.
damage.
We've known he's had a plus 12 to a lot of shit.
It's damage. I really don't even care if it's halved. You take 1 point of damage,
What?
but you lose
What?
10 feet of movement until your next turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chuck,
What?
Which
you should look at. I mean, he has a caster level.
Oh, that's true.
I was like, this is his legendary
It's
action?
not-
Are you
it's not.
kidding me?
It has on his sheet in the thing. It says Ray of Frost, 1d8 damage. But it is a cantrip. It should be going up
correct.
with his caster level.
So how many more D8? That should have been.
That was 1d8.
Yep. Where's my
Where did it go?
information on
Ray
this?
of Frost.
I was
'Cause
gonna
I'm
say,
doing
like,
it
my
at 3d8.
god, Thanok's a little baby back bitch if that's his legendary, but not anymore.
Should be
It
48.
maxes out at 4. Yeah.
So I will just do.
3 more.
I'm just going to roll 3d8.
Yep.
Bruh,
And then have it.
my leg is bouncing like for the past fucking hour. Oh, so fucking scared.
It's okay. This is going
Okay,
all
so
right.
12, 15, you take 7.
Dad fully
right?
intends to kill us.
You already
Oh,
have
no,
3 of
Thanos
it on
intends
there.
to
You
kill
take
us.
4 more. You are now at 30 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, then it is Danok's turn. He gets his
Hello.
reactions back. He gets his legendary actions back. And as an action,
Fuck.
he is going to cast a spell.
Uh-huh.
He is going to cast a spell,
At disadvantage if it's at me.
Dominate Monster.
I'm not. What? What? Oh,
To you, he's a to him, you're a monster.
nope.
It is a Wisdom
It has
saving
to.
throw
You have to classify as a
against
master, so it's something
Murigan.
else. How? What?
Unless you got a way to pick up
Indomitable.
9.
Yeah, I have a +3. Warren can see me.
Don't you have to classify as a monster?
No.
What?
Dominate Monster says a creature you can see.
Oh fuck.
Yep. Yep.
That sucks ass. What a Wizards of the Coast. What is up with all of these fucking misleading ass names?
That's okay. He can use it. It sucks up a level 8 slot.
I mean, he's probably gonna use it to be like
Oh, you don't
Hey,
want him to use
smack
it because,
Yasna.
at least not if it works, because it would make it to where Murigan is
Charm.
going to fight you guys.
Yeah. That'd be charm.
Is there a duration?
Up to
Yeah.
hour.
Also, doesn't he have a thing around him that his aura?
Well, yeah, he has a +3,
Which brings me to 14.
which brings you to 14. And I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I kind of have this itchy feeling that he used it too, but I
Yeah,
can't put my finger on
I
it.
think he used it with Quillen. Quillen was right there. He was just within
Possible.
range.
What about your? Do you have Indomitable?
I do not. I didn't take it that far.
Do you have an inspiration point?
I do.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
has not gone yet. So
Roll it again. I'll burn the inspiration.
burning the inspiration. Where did? Dominate.
Well, before he rolls, do we know the portents?
Yeah, what are the portents?
Is this something portentable? If it means
Ben, do you
Yes,
have
would
any?
Yes.
Do you wish to assign one to a saving throw?
it would need.
I
I would
have
need
a 12,
17.
a 5, and a 2.
12, 5, and 2.
Then no.
Yeah,
None of them
none
will
of
work.
those are good.
Yeah.
No. Not in this case.
All right, inspiration time, baby. Sucks ass, but. Hey, wait!
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
That's
enough.
it.
Hell yeah.
Like a +3, that makes
Yeah.
it. Oh my god! I thought I had you for
On
a
the
second.
dot. On the
Oh
dot.
my
Punch in the
god!
butt cheeks.
That was so close.
That's a high ass fucking save. Jesus Christ!
It's a lich.
He is an archmage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
You
know,
ran
but
up
still,
right next to him,
goddamn.
but damn. If he didn't have other people to contend with right now, he would fuck you up.
I'm so glad I can read this as Avalon. They can't hear me, but between you
It's
and me,
flavor.
John,
Thank you.
I like it.
All right. That's his turn. Does he want to move? No. Fine. Ain't no threatening him.
Yeah. Most of the battle's nowhere near him.
Yeah. Nothing's threatening. We'll see.
Murigan, you're up.
Um.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Fuck.
Hell yeah. Constitution. So 30 foot. 30.
Bah.
All right. The layer is doing something, and that is necrotic grasp.
Okay, yeah, I mean, enlighten us. Okay.
I don't get to enlighten you yet.
Easier.
Nice. Hell yeah, that's I'm okay with that. I'll wait in suspense.
Cool. Sick.
Now, Murigan.
Um. I don't want to leave Quillen out of the fucking effect.
If you guys don't do something about Quillen, the cloud kill's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
He could have moved on his last turn, I think, out of it.
Yeah.
Either way, he's still our responsibility, so if we can help him, please do.
I think he is also the one that has the diamonds for bringing the dead back to life.
I have a few.
But do you have the spell?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the one with the diamond and the spell.
Yeah. I thought we had someone who could do something similar.
Yasna probably can. I don't know if she has the diamonds for it.
Well, I can just hand her a diamond.
Okay, it doesn't matter. If you can help him, please help him.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, sorry. We just noticed an issue. Oh, there you go. Never mind. We thought something was wrong with Yasna's character sheet. It's fine. And the question is, do we try to fucking get this dude out of the way and then see if we can help Quillen? There's some time before
Step away for a few minutes or moments.
There's some turns before Cloud Kill happens to him.
It would have to be Yasna who helps him, if that's the case. I think she's the only other person who has healing capability.
Days true. But I do have that.
So she has one chance.
I mean, I can do it as well.
Mhm. I'm
but
saying if you don't take it, that's the
it,
option.
I mean,
So what's happening to him?
He's
Like,
getting
exactly.
destroyed. Look at his hit points.
Yeah, but like,
He's inside a cloud kill.
Like-
He hasn't left.
Even if he makes his saving throw, he is likely to take enough damage to kill him in this cloud kill spell.
he would need to save and make sure he's next to me to have it reduced by a quarter to
And
quarter damage. And
Yeah.
I'm close to it. I just need to make the save.
Right, but the big threat really is that if you go unconscious in the cloud kill, curtains,
Yeah.
because you won't be able to roll your death saves. You'll just be taking damage for free.
yeah.
But I mean, well, maybe dismounts alone in this thing, taking down Thanox, the mission, surviving is just
secondary.
No.
It's a luxury.
No, keep each other alive.
you do it. All right. I think Morgan is gonna hold where he's at and trust that to Yasna as the more capable healer. I think Morgan
Some
is more
glances are
efficient.
exchanged.
That's
People
fair.
around can see some glances
Oh my
exchanged.
god.
Yeah, I think Morgan feels where he's most effective is stabbing right now. And he will make that another 1/1 maneuver smite. And he's fucking
Nice.
dead.
By
All
one,
right.
too. Just the right amount.
Just what the doctor ordered. Doop doop. So now that he
As
is
he
free,
falls, you guys see Thanak. Ah!
My Horcrux!
You can
As
never
a-
get good help.
Okay, so now not really sure how Cloud Kill works, but I feel like not being in it's the good move.
Yeah.
Oh, which Chuck? Do I have homework, by the way?
What?
Do I have homework or no? Okay, I don't have homework today. Sweet guys.
Oh, the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Um,
These are not the droids you're looking for, he says.
I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20,
It is concentration.
25.
Now, before you move, in order to survive the next Cloud Kill thing, does Quillian need you within range?
Not if he gets healed.
Yeah, he's good.
Or
He'll be
if
fine.
Okay.
I don't know this and Wirgan doesn't know this, but if Cloud Kill is a concentration spell, if we can break his concentration.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I
It is
have
fun.
smacked Thanok a few times.
Yep.
If as long as nothing can happen to him before I get to him, he'll be all right.
Isn't it every time you get hit while you have a concentration spell up, you have to...
Yeah, normally it does it automatically, but he probably doesn't know he does.
Right, but I've hit him a few
Well,
times.
Hold on, there's actually some specifics too, because when he went to cast Dominate Monster, he would have had to drop.
Oh, it would have dropped.
Yeah.
Oh, goodbye, Cloud Kill.
Huh.
Because he did, in fact, cast it.
True.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And had Chuck remembered that, things would have
Oh,
gone.
I'd
far
have still
different.
cast Dominate.
Don't forget, I've always been a
And-
thorn in thy side, Father.
Then I'll
Your
just over here
justice
like,
comes back
"Said
to
no!"
fight you.
Just imagine that. A druid being the thorn in someone's side.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
with
it is
that
that side, too, shit.
in the situation of 10, 15, 20, I'll move up to. Well, if I move up, I want to move up to here,
Mhm.
just because that for right now that leaves. Well, who goes between me and my next turn? Big man. Yes.
Are you trying
People,
to...
lots of
them?
people.
Are you trying
Everybody.
to... Are you trying to
Yeah.
smack the...
No, I'm
dude?
not trying. I'm not trying to smack. I'm trying to make sure who goes. Big man's gonna go next, but no. So everyone should be able to get to me. So it's 20, 25. I'll move there. I'm trying to move somewhere where people can still get within my aura
Oh,
or
good.
still be protected by my aura.
And now
so
you may also smack if
Fine.
you so choose.
Do your thing.
Yeah, I'm done.
I want to heal this man.
You're done?
No. I have one more bardic inspiration to give to the world. Dismith has one. Quillen has one.
Anok doesn't have.
That's true. That's true. He really doesn't.
Can you give him the opposite of a bardic inspiration?
I wish.
Disinspiration.
Hey, I mean, there's an archetype right there. Make some money.
Yeah.
It's that would be fucking dope. Yeah, I'll drop it on mist.
Oh.
What's the range on this?
Isn't it 30 feet? Oh no, I think
no
it's
idea.
60.
She's there, and she's like, "Hey, Kick his ass, Seabass.
Yeah. I think it's 60 feet as long as the
Oh,
creature
it
can hear
is.
you.
Yeah, if they can hear you. That's true.
Um,
Right.
so
You have a bark of inspiration, Mist.
And that gives me what again?
you have a D6 that you can spend on an attack or save or ability check.
Okay.
And then you're done.
Yes, that is me.
Mist is up.
Dismuth and Quillen
Choppy,
also still have
choppy.
theirs loaded.
I remember.
I know you do. I know you do. I just like to remind everybody.
Are you
Including
kidding
myself.
me? Snake eyes
Woo!
on that pisses me off. Fuck off.
Big damage.
Big damage. 2 ones.
Big old damage.
Oh!
Ah!
Oh,
See, it all evens
averaged it
out.
out. Yep.
Oh,
Hell
wait,
yeah.
wait.
What?
He hit heavy.
Min max.
You're going too fast. I got fucking reactions too, bitch.
Well, get served.
You've been served, sir.
Well, then hurry the
All
fuck
she
up.
did was take the attack action. All she really did was take one action. So give her a break.
No. Where's that first attack?
Right above.
It's up there. Fat AC 29. What's up?
Okay, that one goes through. You do damage.
All right. You're right. That one does hit me.
And the second one's a 26. What is your AC? Stupid. 17? That's not great.
So is everything in order?
You may proceed with hitting me.
Now you get to.
Huh? Now you get to do what?
What? Yeah, you were like breaking up. Is that one? What's going on there?
I said I don't think you get to continue on that one.
Well, we'll see.
Well, that's why we're
Yeah, what's the limit I gotta hit?
we're asking nicely.
I am
this
asking
hit?
nicely. Can I please not get hit by that?
No.
Yep. Shield.
What's that
Sweet.
put him at?
Yes. 22.
Oh yeah,
22?
nice. That's what I like to hear.
Can I add a +6 for my bardic inspiration?
As far
I
as
think
I
you have to do
know.
that on the roll. I don't think you can do it after the roll.
Well, it's one of those weird things where it's like.
It should say under the
Let me
ability.
Let me look. Let me look at what bardic inspiration says. What's that?
With bated breath, everybody waits.
Must wait. Can wait until after it rolls, but before deciding, but must decide whether
Yep.
it succeeds or fails.
So you can do it after the roll, but before you determine whether the roll is a hit or not.
Well, that happens automatically, so.
That it's one of the there
Yeah.
are several features we have where it's like you have to do it before the result is determined, and I feel like our general rule is so the abilities are not all inherently weaker and make us feel less cool about our abilities. You can tack them on, but I don't know how we want to do it.
That kind of has been the usual precedent that we can, but we usually don't encounter this opposing time where, okay, I'll use this. Oh well, if you use this, then I'll use this.
There's usually not the back and forth of like
Yeah,
shields.
if this was just
Wait.
I
Response to your
missed by
response.
2 and
Wait, it
I
brought him
want
up
to
to
use my thing,
22?
sure.
If
Yeah.
I hit 22, doesn't that
You
hit?
have to beat 22.
That's kind of what we're saying. If you rolled that and got AC 22 without knowing
Wait.
if that hit or miss, would you use your bardic inspiration?
Wait, hold on.
What?
No, right now you are a
No,
miss.
meet it beats it, right? If the AC is the target.
Right.
Yeah, AC is the target.
So I
Oh,
hit.
well, then yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, wait. That's
Yeah.
what the
Good
hell?
fucking catch. Good fucking catch, Willow.
So yeah, I have no problem. Go ahead and use your bardic inspiration.
No,
The only reason the
She
only
said she wasn't using it.
Yeah,
the
we
only
determined we couldn't
reason
apply it.
the
There
only
we go.
reason I remember that rule is because Munchkin taught me it actually.
Yeah.
Alright, roll your damage.
I forgot meets it beats it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
He said, "Ow!"
Critical. keep in mind, we need
Yeah,
Josh to
I'm
be the
okay
one that
here.
kills him.
Shh.
That's me.
You?
Oh wait. Did I use my
You have not used a bonus action.
action surge yet?
Yes, you
Damn.
did. When your first rush up there,
Yeah,
you
first
use like
round,
Misty stepped in, got up to him, use your you cast like I think protection from evil and good,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I don't
action
think I
surge.
can do anything
Yeah.
else.
You're not hurt, so you don't need a second wind.
Yeah, and that's the only reason I would use a bonus action right now.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm good.
Warren Dergle.
He's definitely gonna fly in where you can see more people.
Yes, for
yeah.
sure.
Once it's his turn.
Yep, it's his
He
turn.
would have his force
I'm done.
ballista up on him.
Yeah.
He's
Since
gonna
you're
do-
done does not mean it's his
Oh,
turn.
okay. Well, you gotta communicate, Dad.
I'm deciding.
Fucking ouch.
Yeah, that was big boo-boos, actually. First
10
roll
feet,
was
get
not
outta here.
great.
I mean, you could give it as much thought as you want.
It's gonna be a paralyzing touch. Sucks.
Oh no.
Disadvantage, sir.
I know. Plus 12. You would think that one of these times it would actually hit. But this is not the time.
Just not his day.
Now it's
No.
Warren's turn.
Wah, 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 wah.
Warren, 50 foot. 10, 20, 25, 40. Let's move 45 here.
Bringing his little force boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we'll let that thing shoot. Who do you want to shoot?
I think the big guy. I think Thanok is looking rough, and I think the group knows internally what needs to happen with that blow, and if he's critical, I don't think Warren would risk firing a weapon that he cannot try to subdue Thanok with to allow that
Wait.
killing blow to happen.
I'm good with that.
Does everyone? I'm just making a thought.
That sounds like something Dad wants
sounds
to
correct.
happen. I don't.
I don't care either way. I'm not. I don't want to take full control of this. I want it to be a group thing.
I think
No, that was
I
pretty much the
genuinely-
War Council thought. I mean, remember, like
Yeah.
I said, the chat where
Yeah.
everybody threw the axe.
Yep.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I think that was a genuine. I think that was a genuine Chuck being like, "Cool, that sounds like
Okay.
a solid, fair
Yeah.
decision that it sounds like the group knows
I
about."
think he just accidentally did it in his "I got shady shit" planned voice.
No.
'Cause, yeah, I've been living with you for 20 plus years, Dad.
Well,
We're
that
good
may
with this
be, but
action?
we've all kind of known what.
Just
Yeah.
his DM voice
I-
is I've got shady shit planned.
I think he would probably force ballista the big man and probably like scorching ray 3 shells right into his icy chest. Because you said these guys are like cold, right?
Yeah, they're obviously they got like cold mist coming off of them and everything. You've seen them shrug off cold spells.
He's got spell slots to burn, right? He's not like hurting for spells.
Oh yeah,
at
he
this point.
hasn't cast one spell.
So yeah, I think he would maybe even like charge up a scorching ray, and if that's a thing it can do, and just like try to melt this fucking dude. Not like his highest ones, obviously, but
Right. All right. Well, that was a hit.
Scorching Gatling.
yeah. You're up soon, and then.
Poop.
Thank you. I was trying to like leave a little mystique for you.
There's no mistake. I got to poop. I'm a human being.
That's
It
what I'm
hap-
saying. I feel like Warren would be like, he hits a lever on his gun, and
Yeah.
a little handle pops out, and he like starts spinning it. Some arcane barrels start turning.
All right, yeah, this thing definitely does not look hurt. So, where is our Scorching Ray?
Yeah, he's still looking fairly fucking healthy.
Yeah, I think the only damage she's taken is from that fireball.
Yeah, that errant fireball that managed to get him, and I think he might have saved on it.
I think so. That's why he's only light.
Yeah. He said something
Beep
as a
boop
part
bop
of
beep bop boop.
Now Chuck's going
Beep boop dad.
robotic.
beep boop beep 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 boop beep 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 beep.
That's my actual ringtone for texts.
The fucking Power Ranger.
No, that. Well, it also that sounds
It's
a
kind
lot
of
like
like-
the Kim Possible thing.
They are very similar. They are notably
Oh,
similar.
beep,
But I
beep,
was
beep,
doing
beep.
the Power Rangers.
Hmm.
Look them up both side by side. They're really fucking close.
Yeah, like
You're-
ridiculously
You're really fucking close.
Oh, thanks.
Aren't she? But
hot. Oh yeah, and then the Kim Possible one is
Yeah, yeah. Morgan's also just been swooning this whole fight. Yasna's hot. Mist is hot. Galthanos is hot. Warren's fairly cute.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't realize Galthanos was so hot.
I didn't either.
What the hell?
Ben needed to let me know this. Like,
It was important information.
what the fuck? Morgan would have been making passes.
Are you guys talking about from the art?
We would have absolutely been like, "Yo,
Okay, first one's a hit.
Hell yeah. He gets how many bolts?
3 at 3d6. Cast
Hot.
it third level.
18. Wow.
Hell
God,
yeah.
that's so
Oh.
hot.
That's a hit.
That's
Fuck.
really good damage on
He's
that.
just fucking gonna blow him away, man.
Oh, that's pretty decent.
I
And the
forgot
last ray.
I forgot to say too, G. When you and Morgan were in the chat and you guys were like, is there any way we can have like Yasna's boobs be less aggressively defined? I didn't even realize that they were boobs. I thought they were part of her cloak until I looked much closer and I was
and
like,
you're like, oh,
there's something wrong with those.
Oh. He really went for it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fairly good damage.
Yeah, that was
Definitely on the
that
upper
was-
end.
yeah."
Holy shit. Like
15, 11, and 17.
he rolled one die at 3. A
Yeah,
single die
everything
was
else was 4
under.
or higher.
Yeah, that's fucking stellar.
That was
Yeah.
badass.
That was a good call.
Can we have the combat tracker reflect things?
Is it not?
No, it just says it's on me.
Oh. Yeah, it does. Do
Oh,
that
you
for
can
me.
advance the turn out of yourself.
Yeah, you can control that.
Beep, beep,
I
beep,
haven't
beep,
been
beep,
able
beep.
to before.
I've always been
No.
able to. You've just never done it.
Only when it's you.
Yes, I have
Yeah.
done it before. It's also just stopped doing it before.
Idiot.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I am
that's
not
not true.
stupid.
Your tattoo looks so good.
You
Yes.
don't have the end turn button anymore.
It's there. I just like watch if it fucking.
Put it back on her turn.
I've had it not work before, so if it
Hit
works
enter.
this time, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give,
Hey!
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Well,
Who
good.
gives a fuck?
Well, great. Because the last time I did it, it didn't work.
It won't work if it's not your turn or if I
No,
hit
the
it
last
first.
time I did it on me, it did not work. And I
Okay.
bitched.
It's all good. Yeah,
It
we
works
know
now.
Fantasy Grounds has bugs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for fucking sure.
And that's the end of Warren's turn.
I have bugs.
Yep.
You should probably get that checked out, G.
Nah, it's fine.
It's fine.
I'll be angry.
It's fine. At my work, they just paid some guys $2,000 to spray for bugs. I'll just go roll around in that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go.
Great axe
$2,000.
attack on. Oh, you're wearing plate mail now too.
Yeah, like half the
Come
fucking
on,
party are
Eileen. Yeah,
beefcakes.
you know what I mean.
Piss him off.
Straight up, half the party are fucking beefcakes.
I know.
Oh,
We got the meats.
see,
I will strike at him.
I thought you were talking about me, and then you swung at me anyway.
Hold on.
Remember, I'm suited up now too.
Yeah, I was. But then I was thinking about
Ah.
other plans in motion and decided it was still the thing to do.
You've done very good. Boba.
I mean, I know we never talked about it, but I figure Circle of the Forbidden, and I got the proficiencies from the level in Cleric, so it just kind of thematically fit.
Armor?
Yeah, the full
Yeah.
it's metal, but
No, it's fine.
That's a weird hangover, I feel like.
in the errata, there's like some discussion that like the Crawford and people talk about, like, yeah, the druid just blows up if they wear metal armor.
No, they don't.
Yeah, like I think it's like a weird hangover to like
So-
make the druid feel unique from the old editions, and it's
what-
just like one of those tradition things that's like
I think it
this
has.
is part of D&D. We can't get rid of it.
Well,
I
I also think it's a little bit of balance because it takes you out of
Yeah.
the heavy armor, but doesn't make you limited to light.
What were you saying, G?
I was say I think it's also like a weird part of like this is like weird like like concept stuff, but like there's like a weird thing that we like studied in like one of my modern art classes about how like what people consider natural and what they don't consider natural,
Yeah.
which is like
Yeah, metal is unnatural, but we literally dig it out of the ground.
Yeah,
we
I
dig
never
it out of the ground.
understood that.
And they can wield metal weapons, which are like worked ore from the ground, but also like leather armors are also like man touched,
Hey,
like you
listen.
make them.
Yeah,
like unless
exactly.
you're literally just draping raw
I
furs and
maintain-
skins on yourself, it's produced.
I maintain metal is natural and so are houses. We don't call birds' nests unnatural.
Yeah, you're using
That's
the
fair.
natural world to build, you know. It's an interesting human sociological thing to discuss
We should
that we
keep
should not
playing
get into right now.
D&D.
Sorry, let's stab things.
I did. I stabbed the shit out of Disimoth.
Oh, okay.
He did. And
Okay, how's he look?
Who Dismas?
That
Yeah.
was the first time I took damage since losing Tiger.
Okay, so you're fine.
I am indeed fine.
Yeah, he has 9 points of damage.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to reassess what heals I was about to use. Okay.
No,
Is that both
even
attacks?
though he is not under threat of the cloud kill, I still think Quillen could use
Yeah, no.
some.
He looks
some-
bad.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, at any
I got-
point, Dad could look over and be like,
Yes.
Yeah, literally.
Is it mine?
It should be your turn. If
It didn't
that
say it
creature
in the
is done.
chat, which is
Oh, of course.
Boom, boom.
well, I'm trying not to step on Chuck's
Yeah,
toes.
look.
Many things that he
because
can do.
Dad's
because
not changing the thing.
He can't
Yes.
decide what he wants to do.
No, he moved there for a reason.
All right.
Turns out you were
Alright.
wrong, Ben.
No,
Okay.
Ben is correct.
No, he-
One.
He moved there for a very good reason.
All right, and then I'm gonna cast.
Yeah, what heals do you have?
I'm gonna do. I
Give him
moved forward
big
because I'm gonna
heal.
do Cure Wounds. I'm just trying to decide what I'm gonna do Cure Wounds at.
What's the highest you can cast at right now?
Wait.
I can cast it at 4. You
Yes.
think I should just go ahead and I have
maybe
2 left? Let's do 3. I haven't burned a 3
yeah,
yet.
I would say 3.
Well,
All right.
What's up?
don't you
And
get
you
an
got
attack of
your
opportunity? You stepped out of your threatened
I
square.
do, I do.
Shoot, I moved it in front of him. Oh,
Um,
fuck! It didn't
Okay.
target him.
That's fine.
but
That's fine.
I'm
Because we
actually
have to-
going to forgo the attack of opportunity though.
We have to do math anyway, and you need to add 2d6 to it.
I
Correct.
do. Yes. I believe it's shitty. Look at the Warden Hammer. Invocation of Vitality, 2d6. Yes.
That's the bonus action. So roll
So
2d6.
just roll 2d6. Don't worry about putting it on anybody.
Oh, I just rolled one because I'm good at this game. There we go.
Again,
So that's
8,
8.
so
So
another
that's
4.
30. Yeah.
So I got
that's
15.
So you'll get 15
Hmm.
back. Is it you want to rub any flavor on your cool hammer magic?
I'm not good at flavor. The hammer is happy to serve. And then I'm gonna go back this way. Wait, okay. God, these squares.
These horrible squares with squares in them and rectangles.
You could move back up beside me.
Yeah, I was thinking. I have to count.
I
I'm
know.
not smart like you.
I'm just trying to help.
All right. I'm done.
That was action bonus.
I'm here. I'm queer. I healed some shit, and now I'm back for Smash. Want to smash?
Legendary action.
I'm gonna paralyze you one of these times. Come here.
I am going
Let me get my
to
hand on you.
use a cantrip.
Egads.
Ray of Frost.
Egads.
And I'm going to Ray of Frost. Warren.
No!
He turns into a block of ice. Goes clunk.
He falls from the sky.
From
Solid.
the-
Stay away from he!
like a Saturday morning cartoon.
It will be at half damage.
Damage for 4d6.
That's true. Absolutely.
Ba,
Without
ba,
a doubt, in
ba.
my opinion, Josh, the best paladin oath strictly for that aura. Like,
Oh, what a fucked up roll.
that is not a great one. So,
4 points of damage.
Hell
4
yeah.
big ol' damage.
10-foot reduction in speed on a flying broom. I don't even know if that counts.
I'm not sure either, but I don't think he needs the 50 feet regardless. So I'm not gonna split hairs on it.
Still haven't even gotten through most of your fucking temporary hit.
Well, you got through. You chewed up Quillen real good.
Yeah.
I
Those
didn't
big-
even do that much to Quillen.
The big boys, they went at him. And your fucking cool Reaper guy, thank God, only got to use his sick ass ability on our free
Tiger.
money. On our free money. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah,
when
just
like that's
hit
why every
twice,
time I
fail
hit
saving
him,
throw, you're dead.
that's why every time I hit him after that, I was like, we're gonna make this a smite, and we're gonna make
Yeah,
this a
just
trip.
fucking die.
I need you to no longer exist. Thank you very much.
Kissamoth, you are up.
Also, I got a retcon. When Dissimith got his bardic inspiration, Mugen just like looked in towards Thanak and was like, "Fuck this guy, right?" That was the bardic inspiration.
Right? Well,
with
let's
a wink, with a wink and a nod, like, "Fuck this guy, right?" Eh.
Fuck these motherfucking corpses in this motherfucking
10,
lair.
Mm-hmm.
20.
20.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
That's
What?
gonna be a 30.
Wait.
Oop, oop.
Hold on.
That's a 30.
I have something to send you.
30.
And then I believe that's about 35.
40.
That's a big old 40 dog.
I get
You get what? You didn't get.
No, hold on.
I'm still within range.
I sent you
I
a
don't. No,
path
I
and
don't.
everything. I was so scared. I was like, no.
I would have loved to have a buff going. I didn't know this guy was gonna like pop out the cuts. I guess that we can.
I should have blessed you, but I had not had a. On my last turn, I killed scary scythe man.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was kind of getting to. Is I bet we all wish we could have the concentration spell of our choice running right now.
Yeah. Like I want you to be blessed. Like I should have blessed us instead of baning that guy. Although I think that did work out for us a little bit, but
Gets crazy.
I move up and I'm like, I'll never forgive you for sacrificing Mother.
Dang!
Oh! What the fuck?
Are you fucking kidding me?
The dice know the fucking story.
That's that shit, bro. That's that fucking shit.
Get him!
Ella just woke up my wife, I'm sure, right now. Like, going extreme here.
She fucking hates you.
Oh my god! I have to take off my jacket. I just like my
I will have to
body heat
say, it's
spiked.
almost. Check this out. I forgot. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I forgot. Check this out. So last time we faced Thanok, I can't believe this. I hope I still have the pictures in the phone. If you guys remember, I was I had accidentally erased the damage, and I had to remake the token. When I remade the token and rolled the damage, it didn't have the proficiency or the strength bonus or the magic bonus. Yeah, I actually did 6 more damage, and we missed the target by 4. But I didn't notice. We sat there discussing it for like 2 hours, and then I looked up and I saw it, and I was like, no fucking way. And then I like rechecked, and I had to sit there and be like, no, it's too late. We discussed it.
Yeah.
I can't bring it up. So I like screenshotted it and was like, I gotta eventually tell them. I didn't screenshot. I took a picture with my phone.
Oh
Pretty
my
sure I
God.
still got it. But so I gotta make sure and check this and make sure it's not fucked up. It's pretty much not. All that preface, man. I hope. Here we go, guys.
Please.
Oh my god.
Yes! Fucking A!
Oh my god! Misrender!
There it is.
Some off.
Fuck this guy, right?
It wasn't even a 19. You know what else is fat? It wasn't even a 19.
Yeah, a
It
19
wasn't the
would've
cheap butcher
did it.
bib.
It was
Quit,
the
I know.
fucking thing. Natural quit. How do you want to do this? What happened?
Oh my god.
Oh no, man! That's like I'm over here like shaking and shit. That's all you, man. Your weapon, your campaign. I just can't believe I was even a part of it. I didn't really like want to be the wielder, but it's just kind of the way it all happened, man. Like I was happy with the eye back in the day. Like I don't know, man.
All right,
It's just fucking
describe it.
crazy.
All right, so you want
Transport,
me to
yes.
describe what happens?
Yeah, it's all you, man. Your
Transport
weapon,
us.
your dude.
So you guys see Disimoth. He jukes and weaves underneath the giant's feet. A giant looking to get a strike on him, kind of bends down, looking underneath his legs as Disimoth comes out next to Thanok, but kind of behind him as Thanok is paying attention to Mist at the moment. And as he steps up, he raises Mistrender into the air. You guys see as Mistrender begins to rise up in the air, this blue halo begins to shine around Mistrender. And Disimoth says, I'll never forgive you for sacrificing Mother. And Thanok, shock on his face, what features are left, turns and looks over his shoulder at Disimoth, sees Mistrender raised above his head, raises a hand. As he does so, you guys see the spell effect for shield go into place as Mistrender begins to come down. It cleaves through the shield of the magical effect and buries itself into Thanok's chest. There is a huge flare of blue and golden light intermixing like an aurora that bursts from the cut in Thanok's chest. And all of you can hear the now audible voice of Mistrender as it just, the sweet energy. And Thanok takes a step back, runs into Mist, the blade coming out, that light continues to spill out of his chest.
I'm gonna grab him by the shoulders, and as he's like kind of in this moment of being stunned, I'll lean forward and be like, "This is for our parents, you fuck." And I'm gonna hold him there, make sure he doesn't fucking go anywhere.
Danok's hand lifts towards Disimoth, shaking. My son. And then he collapses to the ground and begins to crumble into dust. As he just becomes a pile of robes. You guys look down, and there is a quiet, silent detonation. And as the shockwave of it hits the remaining giant, it also is blown into dust.
I mean, I made the illusion in the joke last session. I'm imagining very like Black Gates. The ring was just destroyed. That like, just that
Yes.
shock wave of like sapping the enemy's like strength and life, and just, oh my god!
Now I have room.
And then we all and then we all took a dump in the kitty litter.
Candy box.
So as the grave dust basically settles to the ground around you guys, you can see Thanok standing there, or not Thanok standing, Disimoth standing there, the weapon in his hand, Misrender, just pulsing with energy. Having recently fed on a very powerful life force for it. You guys are out of combat.
I would probably drop to my knees, look up at Murgen, not knowing even where I'm at, looking around, dumbfounded.
Morgan would absolutely like run up and like skid to his knee, like beside him, and like I think in this moment, like full on embrace him.
Yeah,
Like,
Miss is gonna join that group hug.
Yasna's going back to Quillen, who is still incredibly injured.
yeah, no. I think we're gonna like kind of shake distance, like, you fucking did it, lad. We done it. You did it.
He's gone. He's gone, isn't he?
Finally.
Well and truly.
I wonder how they're faring back at the
Yeah.
front.
I guess Yasna will expend the rest of her healing spells, get Quillen back in tippy-top shape.
He's still heavy.
He's still quite heavy. He's still.
Morgan can also do some of that lifting.
I think probably if she actually used all of her healing spells, he would just be healed.
The healing, you guys notice, has a greater effect now that Thanok is dusted.
Yeah.
Miss gonna kind of lean down a little bit, still hugging Murgen and Dismith, if Murgen's still there. And she'll kind of just like say, low enough for just them to hear, and she'll say, your mother would be so proud of you right now, Dismith. You've truly done her justice.
He would be uncharacteristically, reciprocally emotional, much better than Josh is able to roleplay, especially like I'm still shaking after rolling the dice, like smoking a cigarette over at the window, fucking
man,
just
like fucking shaking like a leaf, crazy, fucking crazy.
it's just one of those things, especially like so many times in Chuck's games, man. Like
Always happen.
I love dice having integrity, and then like they always have their magic too, and it's just
Yeah.
like it's just so awesome when you really see it happen organically, you know.
Yeah.
Yes.
It wasn't behind, like there wasn't a failed save behind the screen that made it happen. That everyone has to like
Wait,
take
it
home
was
and be like,
fucking
"Mm,
clutch moment
yeah.
crit.
me again.
Right, or like a hit that it's like it killed him, and they're like, "Oh, just kidding, I didn't
Do enough
hit
to
him," you know, like
Me again.
Morgan will turn.
What is all this
Kind of
casting
still,
going on?
I don't
What are
know.
you guys doing?
Still kind of stunned.
Will you?
at
sorry,
how-
yeah, like I'm saying, it's hard to role play the way Disimoth would be, but he
I'm
would be
trying to.
uncharacteristically reciprocally emotional.
We're not out of game. That shit is not happening over there.
What's just not happening?
All the fucking shit going on over there on the side.
Yeah, and you know, I'm immune to tons of that shit. So
Morgan is looking to Mist.
Oh, she says, just to be sure, will you reach out with your senses?
He kind of, it like takes a second. He's like, "What the fuck are you talking
Is it
about?" But
wet?
then then it like kind of like, yes, like he kind of reins in himself, and he will stand. And is what Chuck? What's up with this big fucking fuck off sarcophagus? Is that?
Yeah.
Does it look like it's his steez? Like his?
It is not covered in dust.
That's
We
his
searched the room.
steez.
He will walk to that then and cast divine sense, which out to like I think it's 60 feet or 120 feet or something. I
Mhm.
sense bad. I sense bad juju. I sense undead fiend. I don't think Fae, which is dumb. Celestial fiends and undead. I
Okay.
can feel, and hallowed and desecrated ground. And
Okay.
I'll do like
So you do that, and several things you feel. One, you feel the desecration of this area begin. It is beginning to fade. It's not gone, but it's fading. You can feel it lessening. Two, you don't feel any undead, fiend, or celestials.
hold on. Any?
Any.
Including ours?
You feel one.
Oh. Oh.
And then that feeling becomes two.
What?
But the second one is a single source, but it's undead and fiend.
I don't know anything. I'm just
Uh,
hugging. I'm just hugging Dismith.
And it begins to grow and grow
Where is it?
all around you.
We still in each other's heads.
Galvanus?
Yes, we are.
Sick.
Okay, so we all know
I
this
don't
is
feel
happening.
very good, guys.
Morgan would.
Then you feel a third.
I don't feel very good, Mr. Stark.
This one, only fiend.
Are we feeling this because he's feeling this because of the...
And you feel it
bond?
next to Yasna. There are three sources. You feel the partial undeadness of Disimoth you always feel.
Right.
You feel this growing undead fiend power building in the area. And you feel another weaker fiend next to Yasna.
Oh my
Quillen,
god.
memories come flooding back into you
Oh my god.
as the alter memory fades away from your mind. Your memories of being with Master, begin to fall away into the nothingness they really are. There was never a master. What strikes you now is the fact that Master and Thanok looked exactly the same.
Oh my god, what if the skull is the phylactery?
You've worked with Thanok before. He's the one that gave you the memories of Master, the memories of being in that sewer system for your entire life. But that is not the true memories of your. You can remember now searching for decades before finally finding on another plane of existence the rod which you sought. Powerful artifact that your true master had sent you for. What you call master now in your hand. In a flash of dark, globe emerges in the center of the room, exploding from a center point. And as it fades away quickly, an enormous creature stands in its place.
Which room?
Goat legs.
Oh fuck.
Pretty much right next to Galthanos.
Oh fuck!
Goat legs ending in hooves. The bloated, gray, pale torso of a human, fat. Large hands ending in claws, a goat's head, huge ram horns. Obviously, a demon and undead.
Fuck.
Standing 40 feet tall. It snarls once and then reaches a hand out to the south. Quillen, your master beckons. The artifact that you call master flies from your hands and is gripped in the hands of your master, Orcus, as he reunites with his wand.
Uh-huh.
Who the fuck is Orcus?
The demon
Well,
lord of undeath.
we fought him in the last campaign. Well, not him
Oh.
directly.
We tangled with him.
Uh-huh.
Do I know anything about Orcus, maybe?
None of you have ever heard of Orcus. In this world,
You're in Elvenath now.
Orcus has never been. But now he stands, reunited with the weapon that will make him powerful enough to take over the abyss. But he stands on this realm, on this plane, in his full glory, and at his full power now. Quillen, you are not the simpleton you have portrayed over the many years. You are an agent of Orcus, but now you have two sets of memories. You have the memories of being an agent of the undead, an agent of the demon lord, sent on a mission to find this and bring it here. You have fulfilled that mission. You may take your place next to your master. But you also have memories of the Unavowed and all of the work,
This is gonna make me
all
cry.
of the fun, all of the heartache that you have gone through with these people. And you have a choice to make. A prophesized choice you faced in a dream. You guys see as Quillen's form begins to alter. The humanity in his form sloughs off. And the creature that you guys have only seen once in a fight against the Wyvern, when he cast the spell that gave him a demonic form, emerges as his true form. What will you choose, Quillen? Will you stand by your master or by your friends?
God.
He looks down at Yazda, gently pats her on the head,
Oh, he's
and then
crying.
charges.
No. At who?
At Yazna.
Oh my god, no!
Charges Yasna.
Like to attack her?
You are attacking Yasna.
No, I meant
Oh.
Yazna.
Orcus.
Orcus.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my
Orcus, I
god.
got-
Oh,
Ooh.
I was
The
gonna
roller coaster.
cry. Oh
Yeah,
my
you-
god.
I went on
Woo,
like
you even
3
scared
roller
the
coasters
DM.
right there.
Holy
I went on
shit.
like
Sorry.
3 roller coasters.
Oh my god.
Looks down at Yasna, gently pats her on the head, looks up and charges I can't
Orcus.
pronounce it. Orcus.
Nowhere close.
All right, you charge Orcus. You guys see, after Quillen just makes some brief contact with Yasna's head with his hand, his clawed hand,
Oh
he then
god.
launches himself, wings spread out. He flies through the air, apparently ready to attack Orcus with his bare hands. And Orcus begins to turn away from him towards Disimoth. And one of his wings bats out, smacking Quillen and throwing him against a wall where he slumps to the ground. Still conscious, still alive, but definitely that was a forceful and painful impact with the wall.
Mist will cry out and be like, no!
You have all done me a great service this day. Bow down. Worship me. Become members of my army, and I will take you to victories you have never known. Or die here. Either way, I will reap the benefits of this world. None will stop me.
Fuck. What side of Galthanos is he on? Like the south side of Galthanos?
Yeah, he's like
Oh, okay.
at the crossroads of those 4 squares.
Mist will whisper. Or she'll try to
You
overtake
can just
Dissimith.
telepath. You can just
He
telepath.
is
Oh, right.
standing right here.
Right. I can do the telepaths. In which case, Miss will say, Dissimith, make the wish. We will buy you time if you need it. And Mist will rise to her feet and put herself between him and Dissimith, with the sunblade at the ready and her shield raised, and just fucking stare down this fucking big ass dude.
You could well.
Huh? What?
Hold on a second.
You shall not pass.
No, go ahead. We're good.
All right, anybody else taking any actions as Miss says that and moves in front of him? Doesn't say that, thinks it. Quillen would actually be like over here right now.
Oh yeah, I also need to send a thought to Quillen too, but I'll type it out.
What are you guys doing? Your moment.
Vicious mockery. You got horse feet.
Do I still have another reaction?
Yeah, are we like in initiative or what's really going on?
Yeah,
We are not in initiative. This is not combat. You can't win.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I can banishment.
it won't work.
Mhm.
What you can look to see what I typed just for you.
Well, yeah, if it's up to us, I think, unless we want to talk about it in the council, but I don't think keeping
Hold
it
on,
from Chuck. Okay, go ahead.
I'm replying to your question.
Doug, just to reiterate, I typed a thing in the chat, and the in-game chat is for you. I telepathically said it to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to read it. I had to move stuff around. I just have to come get to you.
Mhm. Oh. Is it still out? Are you able to get past him?
Yeah,
Well,
I don't leave his.
I'm mostly asking for Dad because, I
He
mean,
takes
this
the
guy's an
disengage
asshole.
action.
I mean,
What was
Well,
mostly
yeah.
for me?
Cause Quillian is coming over to me, and I wasn't sure if you were gonna do something while he was going by or what. Cause he's just going
Oh,
to
nobody's gonna walk anywhere past this guy at this point in time.
All right. Well, I guess after Miss says that, I would rub the lamp and first give me the lamp. Make my wish, channeling Misrender towards him, and I'm not really the best at this kind of stuff, but I guess Dissamoth, tired of Thanok's thirst for power driven by Orcus, would wish something along the lines of,
Please, Divine Gate.
I wish the intervention of beings of proportionally immeasurable power to the world be forbidden.
Right. As you rub on the lamp, beginning to activate it, a red mist comes from the lamp and forms into a small, little humanoid form. Demon horns, red skin, big wide chest, shoulders, little sword in his hand, but very like big demon looking thing, but just miniaturized, hovering above the bottle. And it bows to you and says, "Your wish." And at that moment,
Orcus is gonna do
Orcus
something. Yep.
lashes out with his hand towards you. Mist and Galthanos both raise up their hands. Galthanos, you can see his skin beginning to come mirror like as he reaches up. But before either of them can react, a translucent platinum hand comes right through the roof
Yo! Ross!
and reaches down and grabs Orcus's fist.
Is it scaly?
It is
I was just
scaly.
about to
It
ask
is
if that was the
dragon-like.
time for that favor.
As Ross intervenes in the attack,
God
giving
fight!
Disdamoth
God fight!
just enough time to make his wish. As the struggle continues between the two gargantuan powerful entities, you guys begin to notice that Disdamoth begins to glow a golden color. Mistrender, with an audible sigh that almost sounds like ecstasy and relief, fades away into golden motes and begins to float upward, with this golden energy beginning to become a column that begins to radiate slowly out away from Disdamoth, filling the entire space, and burst upwards through the ceiling, breaking the ceiling away, revealing the the midday sky above you as this beam of golden, pure, radiant light shoots up into the heavens. The motes that were Mistrender soaring with it into the sky. Dismoth, you feel the great energy trying to form the barrier that it's just not quite enough. Something more would be required.
No. No. No.
I look around, something more.
More energy, more life force.
No!
Everyone, give me your energy.
I know, literally. You are not about to be out here taking lives, Dad. No. No. We've done so good. Fuck.
Give it the axe.
Mm.
Wait, didn't the axe already go? In
Yeah.
moats?
Oh.
Is that actually what Disimoth telemarketingly says?
No, telepathically, you would hear. Well, I have walked long enough. I accept.
No!
With that ringing in your mind, there is a secondary burst of divine energy.
No!
You guys see the thin, papery skin that covers Disimoth begin to fold and peel away and become golden dust as it flakes off of him and floats up into the sky as he makes eye contact with each of you.
No!
Orcus's other hand reaches out, no! As Disimoth, his corporeal form, just flashes away in a burst of light, leaving a glowing figure with a glowing axe as bright as the sun standing before you. And without thought, it streaks upwards, following the column of light. The light expands outward, encompassing all of you, going beyond the confines of this room as you all stand in the golden light of a divine energy. As it does so, Ross and Orcus both are pushed away from it and then fade from vision. As you guys stand there, the light slowly begins to fade. You are left there with natural sunlight coming down through the perfect hole in the ceiling to shine down upon the spot where Disimoth stood.
I will be ever vigilant.
Fuck. Oh, well, one thing, only one thing left to do. Miss fucking falls to her knees. She's crying.
Disimoth, as you offer yourself up as the final ingredient in the ritual to power the divine gate, you feel yourself expand beyond the confines of your own body to become energy itself, life force. And Mistrender joins with you. You once again wield a familiar entity, now truly in a combined purpose. The now divine God Disimoth, with his divine weapon Mistrender, will forever guard this planet and the gate to it from anything of sufficient power to be able to wreak divine levels of havoc upon the land. For anything of that power to get to this planet now, to get to the people that you love, they must vanquish you. And you feel powerful to stand. The rest of you eventually have to make your way out of Thanok's lair. Half-heartedly, you check sarcophagus and pottery as you walk by and see no signs of treasure whatsoever. As you make it back to the entrance, the glowing runes, feel yourself lifted back to the surface. Once you step out, you see that the atmosphere around this brass tower has a new golden sparkling light to it. There was nothing but sand dunes here when you came in, but already the sand is retreating and green life is beginning to appear. As it does so, sand
No, that's not nice. Oh, that's so rude. Why you gotta do that to Samantha?
the sand drops in level, revealing not only is this a giant brass tower, but this brass tower is connected to an entire city made of brass that has been hidden under the sands of the desert. A vast city. And you stand at the heart of it. This tower now being the focal point of a column of divine energy that will eternally shine from this spot, the diameter of this city, as it is protected by the divine gate as a focal point for the gate. So long as this city stands, so long as Disimoth, the new gatekeeper of shit, I forgot the name of my world. Ben, what is it?
Tana.
Elvenos.
Tana.
No, Elmenos is the country we're in.
As Tana, or as Disimoth is now the gatekeeper of Tana. As long as this city and Disimoth remain, no divine presence can manifest itself in full on this planet.
Ensuring humanity always at least has a fighting chance.
So now we move into the last phase of the campaign,
Epilogue.
the epilogue.
Mm.
Each of you continue to go on. What is it you do with the rest of your lives? Or at least in the near future.
Now that
All of
Colian
you have the tattoo, giving you
Mhm.
extended lives, like elves.
Like Faye.
Keep that in mind.
What does that do to me?
Is it just like elves,
It
or is it
doesn't
like
really do much for you.
is it like elves, or is it like actual Fae? Because the word was Fae.
You're like,
at
ooh, that
first.
tickles.
Yeah, it's like Fae.
Okay.
You're not
it
immortal, but your lives are vastly extended.
Is it an awesome looking tattoo?
It's the vine 3 times around your wrist.
Okay, that's all I need.
Will we get
Perfect.
old?
So,
You will
And
not.
it was also kind of like a group tattoo thing. We all got it
Yeah,
together.
they all got it together.
Yeah.
You will grow old, but only when it is near your time of death.
Okay.
Like you will remain looking like you do now until like a year from your death.
Oh,
From when
dang.
Until you see your oil painting.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Mr.
Well,
Gray.
as a group thing, I think that we should gather here once a year on the anniversary to honor Dismith. Mist at least will come here, and she'll make the pilgrimage once a year.
Hearing that suggestion, Quillian turns and looks at her, and he goes,
Oh.
"It'd be nice for someone to visit me. I'm going to stay."
Oh.
Oh,
I wrap my arms. Does he still look ugly and like big and batty?
Yep.
Oh, well, I reluctantly hug him.
Yeah, I was reading the description.
Of.
Oh, what I would look like and everything. I mean, I have giant specter wings coming out of my back.
Yeah, you don't look nice at all.
Is there a picture?
No, not really.
Google fiend.
Just fiend? He's just a
Yeah,
fiend?
look for a winged demon, and there you go.
Bob's your uncle.
Just make sure that winged demon's name is not Orcus.
Oh, well, wow. They are really, really ugly. I did what you said. I Googled fiend, and I regret it.
You do have the power, Quillen. It is within your abilities to take on the form that you already are used to, or that of any other humanoid you wish.
I have to. I am in pain. I will be right back.
If I do take a form, it will be what Quillian was, but no, I am going to be the new tower keeper.
So Quillen spends many, many, many years, centuries, guarding this tower. Over time, others begin to show up and inhabit the city. Humans at first, and then other goodly races. Quillen, the city comes under attack several times from forces of Danox that have now been disinherited by any leadership whatsoever. Orcs, goblins, ogres. But between your power and the new inhabitants of the city, plus you notice that the radiance that is constantly a beacon of this city weakens any who oppose it. You guys are easily able to defeat all attackers, and the city grows and prospers over time until it becomes a major city in the world, in the land of Ilvanos. The greenery of the desert is completely, or the barren of the waste is completely erased, with now rolling plains of grass, forests that pop up, prairies, streams of clear water. Within the city, nature begins to respond and pop up everywhere. That divine energy that infuses this city makes nature paradise here. And you and the new inhabitants defend it over the next few centuries. Mist.
Yes.
What happens with you over the next few centuries?
Mist would return to her kingdom and the Kagara timber and continue to grow it and do her best to be a benevolent queen. Um, Learning from her mistakes that she had made prior. Um, she would instill things law wise, like especially to ensure the health and safety of the heart tree. She would definitely make torture illegal, like super fucking illegal. Um, and with her closest neighbors, she would probably keep a good relationship with. She would often visit Mirgan over in Dunikir and Yasna over there as well. And keep up her friendship with Queen Dragel. And I think that as far as the Scroll of Time would go, seeing as she has a sort of library for the stories that she learns and for the stories that her companions learn, she would spend her time there. I'm sorry, I'm talking slowly. I was crying earlier, so I'm foggy now. Um, she would spend a lot of her time trying to master it as much as possible, and how to read it and store it away. And she would probably pass some of that knowledge on to her current heir apparent, her brother. And then once a year, though, she would visit the Brass City down in the former waste and pay homage to Dissamith and his sacrifice, as that is how Myth sees it. What else? What else? What else? There's lots of things.
Not to intrude, if you don't mind, but I would definitely say if the story gets told truthfully, you would be revered as you like toss Dissamoth a slow pitch for me to homer. Like you basically served up Thanok and was like, here you go. I mean, like you had a major hand in not to downplay everybody else's. I mean, group effort for sure, but the finer details definitely say you fucking served that fool up.
Mm-hmm. Don't
Yeah, I
worry.
was
The
fucking kicked
golden
his ass.
city of Dissamoth will always live.
But anyways, and then just like I think like the last two things, yeah, like she would visit there and pay homage to him for his sacrifice because he had to leave them behind in order to protect others. She would also have planted a druid's grove over at her um over at her kingdom in honor of him. It kind of be like her own memorial. And then what was the last thing? I think that was the last thing. Yep.
So, several things you noticed over the century. First, your dreams, not always, but not infrequently, are in the early days often invaded by Orcus himself.
Mm-hmm.
This goes for everyone who does not live in the city. Lots of threats from him. I'll one day find a way back, and when I do, I'll tear your souls apart, rip your bodies limb from limb, blah, 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 blah. You grow used to it over time.
Yeah, Miss don't give a shit.
Their dreams, they suck in the moment, but when you wake up, hey, you can't come touch us. Next, Misthaven grows over the centuries. And Kagara becomes very much a power in Ilvanos, with you at its head. The other kings and queens respect you. You are legendary within the lands. All of you are legendary. Caleb not only declares you a hero of the land, all of you heroes of the land, but gives you preference over all monarchs of the land.
Yeah. I was kind of one of the people that taught him stuff.
Druid circle you plant
Oh,
thrives.
they will be oak trees. Is
Yeah,
what the grove is made out of.
it thrives. Many druids over time come to pay homage to a god that it was set up for. Some worship that god, which seems strange to you at times. It's a little surreal that they, having never known Disimoth, now worship him as a god, and he was one of your closest companions. When you visit the Brass City, everyone who you see stares at you in awe. Nobody really speaks with you except Quillen and any other of your companions who join you on these visits. And you can feel the energy of the city every time you visit over. It never weakens. It's always palpable. Even at night, there is a soft golden glow in a column, city-wide column that extends into the heavens. And at times, when you're in the quiet of your mind, when nobody else is around,
I'm gonna
and you
cry.
think about it, you can feel Disimoth standing next to you.
Giggity.
Whoa. Let's not turn my
Just
tears
kidding.
into anything else, shall we? Let me cry in peace. God damn it.
Jurgen, how do you spend your days?
The bagpipes swell. Oh. I think Wigan certainly returns back to Dunnycare to reign over the High Mormaerdom. Um, he would likely, if he would accept it, appoint his brother, um, the Mormaer of Bovenhorn, the McDrathens being the wardens in the north, with the Painted Company, always ready to defend Damaor, at the drop of a hat. I don't know if the company would stay as large as it was during the crisis. I think it would probably scale back, and people would probably leave with
He does
the
not stay as it was during the crisis. After becoming a major factor in the defeat of Thanos' forces, where sand and grass meet, many of the survivors of that battle were given commendations for bravery and valor by Heike Caleb. Your brother and Grayson both received those commendations. Your brother excelled in bravery during the battle, where he did take up arms once more. But the future of the Painted Company is not to fade into obscurity. Painted Company becomes defenders of all of Ilva, not just Damaor. And chapter houses are built in all of the major cities.
Yes. That's
Where
my dream.
young men and women come to devote their lives to the protection of Ilvanar against all threats. And as rare as they are, threats do appear, and the Painted Company rides forth and does what it can to defeat all enemies of the new empire. Continue.
I think he would be doing his best in Dunnycare. I think he would likely on occasion try to commune with Dissimith or send him prayers in his own the grove that Dunnycare just has always had. I don't think like he makes it the Dissimith Grove, but just in his own private veneration, having known Dissimith as a fellow nature druid type. Um, I think he would spend some time when not just be doing the political humdrum. I think he would spend some time like in the Himrin. I think he would spend some time like trying to learn more about the Fae, to document more about them, to get a stronger connection. I think, and he's not here. I think he would offer. I think he would offer Warren a position within the High Mormeritum as like like basically be my like court wizard, even though he's not a wizard, but my court artificer and fund his research for the company and for mankind, and for Ilvanos to grow and move forward. And I imagine they'd go out and you know document like these weird Fey plants and these Fey that Muirgan interacts with together. Um, he would also absolutely extend the invitation to Yasna to stay on as his sort of like bodyguard, not heir, just his right hand, and I mean, I think they had some. He's had romantic advances at everyone, but he certainly, would pursue that further. I mean,
So let
and
me
if Miss
pause
if
you
Miss,
there.
Miss wants to come say hey too, what's up?
I always say hey. Hi.
What's up?
Wait,
let me
in what way?
let me
What's up?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not in that way.
yeah. So let me pause you there. Yasna,
Hmm.
going forward into the future, what are your intentions with Muirgen?
Yeah.
Well, they're probably romantic,
Ooh.
but there's also a hot fiend on the scene now, so like,
Oh my god.
And he got a lot of baggage too. I mean, let's be real.
and he's got wings,
Oh my
so
god.
like, hit me up on my cell phone. But yeah, I mean, and also, like Yasna's not complicated. She just wants to work, and also, kissing's cool.
Kissing's cool.
So eventually, yes, Muirgen, you and Yasna do have a relationship. I'll let you take it from there on how far that between the two of you.
I mean, considering Morgan has no one else in his life too. I think he would probably try to wed Yasna to be the band Mormare of
She's down as long as she
yeah.
can still flirt with the fiend.
Yeah, she can do all the flirting.
You know Murga's not going to quit flirting with everything that moves.
Yeah,
Oh, Miss
It's
gonna
literally-
he's gonna be like,
It
Miss is gonna come
literally-
over, and he's gonna be like, "Sup, sugar tits?" Get it? Cause she's white, like sugar.
Oh shit! I didn't even think of that pickup line. Thanks. I'm
Shit.
writing that shit down. I'm writing it down. No, like literally, Chuck can confirm it on my character sheet. Literally, one of his personality traits is like this fucker's polyamorous. Like that's
Yes.
part of him. But no, so like I think he would. I think he would want to sire like natural born heirs, and I don't know.
Oh, that's
I want
fair.
to
I
talk.
forgot about that.
I want to talk about it with Yasna as well. Do you think they would keep the tattoos? I don't know if Morgan would want to have an unnaturally long life. I think he would
The
want
tattoos can be magically removed.
That's what I'm saying.
Warren would have that knowledge eventually.
So
Yeah, I mean,
I see you guys keeping it for like 40 to 50 years and then removing it.
I think at
We
some
gotta stay
point,
young and hot for our whole lifetime, and then we can go.
because I think Morgan has the idea that like upon death, his afterlife, his other world is like being whisked away to like the Feywild. Like that's what he thinks will happen, and I think he doesn't want to like outlive that or somehow tank that. So I think at some point he would probably be like, I've had my run. I've had my longevity with this. I'm seeing my brother get older when I'm not, and I know I'm gonna have to confront him dying before me. Anyway, he's my older brother, but I don't think I want to continue living when all the people that I care about, Grayson, Duncan,
You
Drostin.
watch as each of these people eventually would grow old and pass.
I think that would be when we're going to be like, okay, I don't want this unnatural longevity any further. I want
Nope,
to.
don't like this.
Yeah, I think that would be the kind of thing where he has the tattoo removed. That one, he still got all his other sick magic tattoos. And through with the help of Warren, and I don't, Yasna can do or not do that as his heir would be whatever children they manage to sire, or whoever he sired with, who knows. But I think that would be kind of his thing. That
Do you
interest
have
in
an age in mind where you might have that removed?
he's in his mid to late 20s at the end of the campaign. Probably, I'd say probably when he's like, I'd say in like his mid to late 50s. I think he would. I don't think he'd
In your
even
mid
make
to
the
late
full 100.
50s,
Or
many of the
unless, however
people are
long.
not even dead yet.
I was how long would it take Warren to discover that? Because he's also unnaturally gifted with life too. When do you think we would even
Let's
be
say
able
that
to?
just so that we can establish that those feelings have well and truly set into you, that you have thought long and hard about this longevity after watching your brother pass away, your
Okay.
mother pass away, your friends pass away.
At least
It takes
150.
100 years
Yeah.
for Warren to figure out how to remove the magic of the tattoo.
And I don't think it will be a thing where Warren's like, I got it, and he would be like, cool, do it right now. He would
Right.
probably still have to struggle with it. because death is frightening. Period. Muirgan and I are still afraid of death, so it would probably be another like maybe 15 years after that, kind of confronting it and this anxiety of like, well, what's going to happen to Dunnycare if I'm not here to be in charge? What's But I think eventually he would get like, and it would probably come from there would probably be conversations like with Faye. Like he would
Yeah.
probably like speak to like Fae creatures and be like, what is going to happen with our faith? What happens? And I think he would be eased into being like, okay, we've had our run, Warren. I'm
Ac-
ready with Yasna.
Actually,
If Yasna will.
actually, Morgan,
Yes.
the one time you see Quillen out of the Brass City is the day you know
The day I know
that you meet Quillen outside the Brass City,
uh
because he's still a follower of Beteron, the god of judgment, death, and life.
and I didn't mention it. I think Muirgan would also certainly make those journeys to the Brass City. I don't know that
The
he would
yearly
go.
pilgrimage.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean
Yay!
we're magic. We can,
I
it's fine.
stop by my fucking royal ass carriage to pick up Yasna
Yeah.
and Murgen once a year.
Yasna just takes periodic vacations. There's wings
Because,
down there. There's wings.
well, yeah, there's
Oh
Okay,
god.
so let's pause on Murgan since this is kind of intertwined with Yasna. Yasna, what goes on with your future?
I mean, like I said, Yasna's pretty simple. She's just, working, flirting. I don't have like any like. I don't think she's the kind of person who has any like big like plans. It's just, live.
Take it day to day.
Yeah, like it's just a do your regular thing. She's a regular person. Um, and then also wings. Uh, and she'd probably want to die eventually. Might take her a little longer. Not because she doesn't want to die, but just because, doing stuff's cool.
Is she the kind of person who is going to bear an heir for
Oh yeah, probably.
Dunnicare?
Yeah, probably. That's like nothing.
God.
It's just
A
what you're.
single, a handful, a dozen?
Maybe like 2.
I was about to
Okay.
say you
I don't
gotta have
know.
a spare.
Heir and a spare.
Babies,
Yeah,
babies don't seem like they're like fun to have. If I'm gonna be honest, does look like work.
They're not quite as bad as fighting super demons and undead or liches, but I mean, it's a trial.
Yeah.
This is what
And
enemies are for.
I think Muirgan would be if Yasna has like that longer reluctance. I think it would extend to him. I don't think he would be like. I think he would be afraid to do it alone, even with those feelings.
Baby.
Like he would need like either Warren or Yasna. Like he wouldn't be just like, yep, I'm doing it regardless by myself.
Well, Warren doesn't exist.
That's sad and true. Sad and true right now. But back to you. Back to you, Ken.
I don't know if I've got anything else.
Would you
Vacations.
also go on the yearly pilgrimage to the Brass City?
Oh, probably more. There's wings.
So you're going to be going to the pilgrimage plus visits to Quillian.
Yeah, I mean, also like that's like
Yeah, I mean,
that's like a friend.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's my dude.
Got it.
that now has the ability to shapeshift into anything and is immortal almost.
That's
What?
super hot. I'm just.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
Well, I mean, at the very least,
Do we
you
have
probably
another
at least
me
gained
on our
again
hands?
too.
Yeah. Everybody would have leveled up at the end of that fight. I mean, it's not necessary to go through.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No, well, I was reading up on the fiends and stuff. Even if I stay lawful good and a follower of Beteron and the protector of the Brass City, they say my life could be 5, 6,000 years.
Oh yeah, you are effectively an immortal.
God, what would
I
mine
actually,
be?
I could actually get to watch Galthanos go through like another transformation.
Alphanos
Oh,
doesn't
No,
have another
no, you
transformation.
can't.
I'd be
No, you
so
can't.
fucking. I mean, depending on what Galthanos is doing too, be very interested in Galthanos'
Well,
feat.
let's go check in on Galtharos, shall we, Papa?
Well, hold on. I have
Aw.
some gaps to fill in with Murgen and Yasna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fill
So
those
Murgen,
gaps.
yeah, that's what she said.
Giggity, giggity gaps.
Murgen, as you do appoint your brother as the Mormir of the former capital of Or, and he accepts and does extremely well in the position. I would assume, I don't want to do too much warring shit. Let him speak for himself when he has the chance. But I would assume that he would accept your position within the Mormondom and would be a loyal companion and advisor to your court for many, many, many decades, if not centuries.
Yeah.
You and Yasna would eventually give in to the romance that was palpable in your adventuring days, but unrealized, and marry, wed, and bear a couple of children. Much of your time that you have to yourself, you would take trips into Hemrenweald, where after many visits, Fey folk would come out and greet you and spend time with you during your visits. Eventually, even going as far as taking you and Yasna, if she wishes to join, to the Fey Wild,
Oh, sick.
Yes!
where you can spend countless time interacting with various Fey, having adventures, and then return to your own world and have not much time whatsoever have passed by.
We just fucking do the what is it? Wild Beyond the Witchlight. We just do
Fucking
that.
Narnia, shit like that.
And I imagine Muirgen has somewhat of a relationship with. I have his real name, and I never revealed it to anyone
I
because
know.
I didn't want anyone to have access to that kind
Yep.
of power. But now that we are in,
Your son.
we're yeah, my son. It's like Venderbergen. It's where the fuck is my note? But like I imagine he would have had a a cordial relationship seeing him some. But I think there would definitely be like a distance in like your mother did not want us to know each other particularly well. We were not like ever like brought together by her. You are my son, but you live in a different world than me. I live in a different world than you. Like I'm not gonna play catch with you, but I love you and I care about you. Unless he would pursue that strongly, but I didn't get the vibe in our previous interaction, our brief one off interaction. I didn't get the vibe that he was trying to be a part of Wirgen's mortal life.
Eventually, you would find out that he doesn't bear you any ill will or harsh feelings, but he didn't know you growing up.
Yeah,
And while he acknowledges you as his father, he does not acknowledge you as a father figure.
yeah.
You are someone he knows that he has a physical relationship to. And you guys eventually grow to be friends,
I
but
like
you
that.
never feel the kinship of father-son.
I like that. Oh, also, I fucking hunt down Kwanzaa and beat the shit out
Oh my
of him.
god, you're so
Yeah,
obsessed.
I get my revenge, and no, I don't think I would be hell bent on Kwanzaa. I just saw his name scrolling through my notes when I found Vin
You're like, oh
Birkin.
yeah, this motherfucker. This thread is
Vin
gonna get
Birkin.
closed.
Vin Birkin was his
Yeah,
name.
no, I have to feel like you would though, because like he'll
Actually, I
fuck that
fucking
guy
would.
for one, and yeah, you
I
you
fucking would.
hung
I
on
would.
to him.
I would probably be like, okay, Payne and Company, we don't have a war to save now. I need some good informants, and I need to find this man, and I want answers.
I feel
Like,
like on one of the pilgrimages, you'd be there, and you'd be like, you know, fuck that guy, and kind of smile, and then like you'd be like,
Yeah,
whatever happened to Kwanzaa?
yeah. There'd be that moment of like, man, fuck. That guy," as I'm like before whatever like altar of you in the Brass City, and then there's this divine whisper, Kwanzaa. Like, yeah, fuck that guy. Where is he? There's so many. There's so many notes I have. But yeah, no, I like that. I like that tie up with Vin Birkin too. Like,
Okay. So you spend many years in the Feywild. Uh, you never have contact again with the eldest.
good.
And you're not sure if that's because she's not around anymore or she's just avoiding you. You're uncertain, but your paths never cross again. Your son does speak of her occasionally, but not as in, "Hey, mom wants to know if you want to come over for dinner." Nothing like that. It's more, "Mother once told me."
Yeah.
Um, Eventually, though, your brother takes ill,
No.
No.
and try as you may through various magics, uh, Yasna's divine magic being particularly helpful to prolong his life, but it's not enough to keep nature at bay.
Wait. Kim, you're gonna just ask his fucking son to take off the thingy?
And
Ignored.
No.
Ooh, loophole.
at a very old age, your brother does finally pass peacefully in his sleep, and his wife and heir go on to establish their own rule in their city. Your mother's already long passed away. Most of the people who you've known since your childhood have passed away. And the weight of grief and life begin to weigh on your soul. Eventually, after nearly a century, Warren is able to figure out the secrets of removing the tattoo. But Yasna's not ready. Your own children are now old. But they still live.
That's rough shit.
Yasna does spend more and more time away from Dunaker. Often she travels to the Brass City, not just on the pilgrimage, but just to go and spend time with a friend. Nothing between the two of you fades or grows strained. But when your eldest son passes away, the burden becomes too much even for Yasna. And the two of you agree to a time and a day. And Warren removes your tattoo. And at first, nothing happens. But over the next several days, you see wrinkles appear on each other's faces. A couple of weeks later, the aches and pains begin to settle in. Within a month, both of you are bedbound. As all the years begin to pile up quickly. After 5 weeks, within hours of one another, quietly pass. The rest of you all gather together, those that remain, for a state funeral for the Mormir and his very loving wife. Mad Mormir, is that what you said?
Band Mormare is the
Oh.
is the term.
Okay.
The
Oh,
Yep.
really?
Mad Mormare.
The Mad Mormir, really? No.
I mean, you are a barbarian.
During the funeral, you guys feel a presence
Ah!
and a golden light slowly descends the sky. Come down next to two pyres that hold their bodies. And you see arms made of golden light reach out to either side and come down to touch upon each of their chests. And as they lift back up, an amorphous, glowing form, vaguely humanoid, rises with his hands. And he pulls them into his light and rises up into the sky.
Oh, the afterlife is gonna be fucking awesome. What the hell? Oh, Miss
It kicks-
fucking takes that shit up. I'm going now, bitch. I'm gonna see my
It
friend
kicks
Decimus.
ass. Kill yourself.
I'm going on a fucking trip to visit my friend Decimus. Fuck all of y'all.
Brings us to Galthanos.
Whoa, cannot hear you.
You cannot hear me?
And
Now we
hear
can.
you now.
Ah, okay. Well, I still have lots of things I have left to do.
You got a whole ass fucking immortal ass
Right.
life to do.
No,
Not a whole ass one.
Oh.
No, this is my last one.
Oh. Oh.
My last ass.
Mm,
So like what? Another like 8,000 years?
no, 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 no. Just the length of the life of Galthanos is all that's left. Of course, he is an elf, so it's going to be a while. But there was many things I wanted.
Not as
I still
long as
had
some
left to
might
do.
think.
Isn't
True,
that just like a few
true.
hundred years?
At most.
Yes.
Unless you take the thingy,
What thingy?
the tattoo.
Did take
Oh,
the
it
tattoo.
has really no effect
Only
on
for
me.
non-protection, for non-detection for him.
Oh.
Yeah, which is very handy.
Oh. Oh, it already extended your life?
I'm an elf. Or at least Galthanos is an elf. And he was only just barely over 100
He's an
years old
ancient
anyway.
dragon who was just
Yeah.
granted the lifetime of an elf. It doesn't
Yeah.
really affect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does
Uh,
Kurdeum / Galthanos do with the remaining centuries of his life?
Well, first thing I start off is before even leaving this city, I scour it to see if there's maybe a teleportation circle there. So it would make the yearly pilgrimages go so much faster.
There is
And of
not,
course,
but you are able to construct over time.
yeah, it takes a year. I'll have to spend a year there to do it. That's fine. I'll still every month have to go on my monthly feeding. So Let's see here. Oh, since I
Warren does
do have,
often accompany you during these times
yes,
as your
yes.
bonded companion. He, while is off in Dunnacare doing his thing with the morbidum there, does stay in contact with you and often travel to visit with you.
Yeah. And I will actually, since since I do have access to all my memories, I will actually construct a set of memoirs for each of their lives, just to have it
Ooh.
written down. So yeah, there's that. Um, and that'll be probably one of the final things to go in my composition. Let's see here.
Your
What else? What
composition of what?
Um, so I don't know if I've explained this to
You
everyone
have
in the
not.
group
This is
yet.
their chance to know.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. So, so Chuck and I, for the whole mirror dragon thing, it's actually based off of the steel dragon with just some
Changes.
modifications. You can find the steel dragon in hmm?
Nothing.
What was that?
Continue.
Oh, anyway. Uh so you it's very similar to the steel dragons you'll find in the Forgotten Realms. They're also known as Greyhawk dragons in the event that you happen to be in that campaign realm. So what they do is they will spend a lifetime, well, actually many lifetimes, they will become an individual somewhere in the world. So they could be a prince, they could be a pauper, they could be a merchant, they could be a thief. Any and any and all alignments are actually allowed. And the whole reason they're doing it is to experience that life to see what it's like. And then when that one dies, they go off and they'll spend a little bit of time as dragon, recollecting their thoughts and everything, and they will go off and live another life. When one life ends, though, they vault off all the memories of the previous life, mainly because you don't want to go into the next life with a bunch of emotional baggage. Um, it can cause a lot of problems if it's all there. So what they will and so yeah, they'll live many lives, and each of their lives they try to create some sort of masterpiece or work of art or something. And all of this, they don't have a hoard in the normal sense of a dragon. They have what is known as a composition, and that's where they store all of their masterpieces that they make throughout their existence. When they are uh, approaching them near the end of their existence, they will actually create a soul bond with one individual. That individual does get a few benefits from it. I can't remember if it also grants them extended life, but I don't think it did that. But when after the dragon, uh, so oh, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Uh, so they'll build this composition, and at the end of their life, they go through what is known as a reflection. And it's where this could take months, this could take years, sometimes even centuries, where they will relive all the details of all their previous lives, and it's actually opened up to them. And when they are done with that, they are held in judgment before their god at that point. Forgotten Realms, it is Io. For here, it's Ross. I don't know who it would be for Greyhawk, but it's irrelevant. But when they are done with that, they are held in judgment, and if they are succeeded, if they are if the judgment is favorable towards them, they are allowed into their celestial heaven alongside their god. Should they fail, they end up being reincarnated as a brand new, in this case, mirror dragon, and have to start the whole process over again. This could take thousands of years. So yeah, it's not something they want to fail on. And so now inside this campaign, something that happened during one of the dreams you guys saw, it was the next day where I was just eating everything in sight. I was actually commanded by Roz to instantly remember everything. As to exactly why, I never did quite find that out yet. Um, but and so yeah, it would cause me to remember things that I wouldn't normally have remembered, and it did have some influences on some of the decisions I made. But um, now that my reflection actually happened early, I could assist my soul bond in one of the final tasks for my composition, and that is to see that the contents of it are distributed as as whoever is doing it sees fit. They can keep it for themselves, they can give stuff to museums, libraries, if there's any money, they can give it to the poor. It just the knowledge and all that needs to be distributed amongst the world. And being as I'm an elf, and being as I actually could assist in this, I could actually, yeah, help all that happen. So when we had that battle right after Mist's coronation, I happened to see something that was on his hand. It was actually a ring of feather fall. And I recognized it instantly because I'm the one who crafted that. And so, yeah, I ended up grabbing that because I wanted to figure out how in the world it came into his possession. Well, it wasn't necessarily one of my masterpieces. It, for some reason, I didn't feel should have been there. It should have been somewhere else. Uh, I still have to figure out who I'm going to give that to. Anyway, so yeah, I one of the things I would like to do with my life is, yeah, get a teleportation circle there so I can help. Well, so we can travel to that city much faster during the pilgrimages. Um, as that my third eye was open and I chose pretty much a permanent comprehend languages, I'm going to spend a few months, and at least until it's completed, a few months every year assisting Mist with transcribing the scroll of time.
Yeah.
So, being as I could just outright read it. Um, was that I still needed to. There were so many things we never actually explored in this campaign. Things that came up, like say that glowing bridge that's leading into what was the name? Dartsmouth. That yeah, we never actually found out what that was. I'm suspecting it had some historical significance, but I'm gonna, yes, travel the world a little bit more. And I have done that in some of my previous lives. I didn't spend it exclusively in Elvenaut. I need to go visit the oldest of my kind, who's at the time of this is actually when I was stuck in my elven form, he was stuck in the form of a child street urchin on the other side of the planet. Go converse with him for a little while. I do need to visit that kingdom of dragons and collect histories there, and
I have a question.
pretty much, yes.
Who did you soul bond with?
It ended up being Warren.
I knew
He
it!
actually, yeah, he actually was very similar to a child I had lost in a previous life.
Aw.
And yeah, it really hurt when I realized how close he appeared and everything. So, um, what else was that? Oh, 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 and yes, I can actually have children both as whatever form I'm in and as a dragon. That they're totally separate though. If I have any children while, say, a human, they're just human. It's plain and simple. And yes, I can actually have offspring as a dragon as well. Um, Chuck and I never really discussed if I actually did that, though. I suspect I would have
Dragon
because
You
bloodline
had not.
sorcerer.
of
You had not as of the end of this camp, but moving forward in time, you may if you wish.
Hey, what's up?
now
I guess so.
Now, one of the things they tend to have their children in between their lives because they will actually raise a child the parents will, and they themselves will vault that off, so they don't even know who their children are.
So you
So,
have pretty unique circumstances of memory pre-reflection.
yes.
Preflection, if you will.
Ha ha. So, yeah, there's. Uh,
So Galthanos does spend the next year or so creating the teleportation circle in the city of Brass. After
there is
that,
something
he
else.
spends quite some time traveling the world, going to different places, reuniting with his own kind on the continent controlled by dragons, or the dragon government. You have a few minor adventures in those lands, but you're always drawn back to Ilvanat.
Yeah.
Partially because deep in the mountains of Skyreach and caverns that even the dwarves have yet to discover lies your lair, full of your composition and the masterpieces that you have created over countless lives.
What?
Yes.
No, you are not that dragon.
What dragon?
Fucking, there's a. He's not the same dragon. He can't be because he's not the same type. There is a fucking white dragon over in the Silver Reach Mountains.
No, not that
No.
dragon.
Oh my
No,
god.
no.
Never
No,
seen
no,
him
no,
before,
no,
but
no. No, no, no.
And you spend a great deal of time putting down on paper in excruciating detail the lives of your companions in the Unavowed. And it becomes one of your greatest masterpieces. At least the one that you're most proud of.
Yes.
And it gets a place of honor in your lair. As time slowly creeps along, eventually Warren contacts you and lets you know that Yasna and Murgen have passed on in the funeral. And you attend the funeral. You witness as they are this grand funeral happens, and then a divine being comes and apparently guides their souls to the afterlife. And after maybe another 150, 200 years, you begin to feel that the time is coming. And the natural processes of your kind begin to take shape. And even though you've had your memories for centuries now, the time of the reflection still comes upon you. And during that time, more lives open up. Lives that you didn't even realize you had lived before. It seems that Ross only awakened what lives you needed to remember. But there were dozens more still locked away in your mind that now during the reflection you are able to experience and learn from. And it's on one night, hundreds of years in the future from the day where the Unavowed defeated Danon, with Warren at your side, that in your natural form, your dragon form, within your lair, with Warren at your side, Kerdeum's mighty chest inhales one last time. and exhales into death, where you do appear before your god Ross, and you are judged worthy. And any who live it during that time watch as a new constellation is born in the scroll of time.
Oh.
We'll reserve some time at the beginning of the next session where John is available so that he can give his details. But for now, this is the closing of the door on this adventure.
Dad, my thing.
The Unavowed will live on in the histories of
Don't forget.
Ilvanos. Oh,
There's some things I forgot, but I'm gonna have Dad say because
Mist would eventually, within the Kagara, bear an heir to her throne. And was that it, or did I miss more messages?
I'll just say it.
Yeah, you do it. It's your thing.
So towards the end of Mist's extended lifetime, with the knowledge that she doesn't want to be a mother who outlives her children, she would specifically plan settling down and having children for like the last like 40-50 years. And she would find another nice changeling girl to be her wife, and we'll say her wife has the no, it'll be me. I'll have the kid. And there are some things that she does instill, since she does have her own heir now. It would be that the firstborn changeling will be the heir to Misthaven, and the favored royal, so like when you get married to somebody, would always be an Austell, or basically directly from her line. And it's kind of like how like the king is always the favored royal, and like there's the wife because she marries in usually. But now it's just male or female, doesn't matter, so long as it's from her line, they are in charge. And she would also early on ensure the installation of a magic circle in Misthaven. She doesn't know how to make one herself, but she does supervise the creation of it. And that's it. Yay!
Yay!
So Chuck,
Yes.
I've always had this gnawing question in the back of my mind for the vast majority of this campaign. Did Bannock know my true nature?
Yes.
Ah.
So is this the close now?
This is it. This is over. It's done.
All right.
If you guys have any questions, I'm here to answer them. Spoilers for anybody who doesn't want to know. And if anybody is interested in knowing more about the next campaign, I can now give out some of that information.
All right. I'm gonna end my recording now since we're done.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
3
probably,
hours and 13 minutes.